Welcome to the finale of Earthbound for the Nintendo Switch. It's a special Friday edition. I don't anticipate the stream being insanely long, but we do still have to grind for the Gutsy Bat, and we do have to get the Xterminator. So how about we go do that right now? Get that there Xterminator from our hometown. How you doing, hockey fan? My writing utensils handy for when I start tabulating Gutsy Bat grinding. That could get annoying, because if I'm like cycling through Gutsy Bat's attempts, I don't think there's any way for me to reset. Like, I guess there is if I do like a one frame beat touch somehow, but I don't know how to do that. I'm doing alright, hockey fan. Yeah, Solar Blaze, I'm 5 episodes in. We have all of the 1 and 128 items that I want. Except for the Gutsy Bat, so we're gonna go for that, beat the game, do some endgame shenanigans, and... How you doing there now, Scott? The whip snap. You're in 4-side right now, nice. Wish I could send a screenshot. First time playing this myself. How are you liking it personally? Hey, Nick, what's happening? Also, do you know what to do? Do you need a hand? I could probably talk you through it as I do this. So what level are we? We're not a very high level. Because the way we were abusing save states. Yeah, not only did I get Pooh's Sword of Kings, I got 2 of them. I didn't want 2 of them, but I got 2 of them. I'm not sure if that's ever happened to me before. Not in the... well... I suppose there's a bit of an asterisk to it, because, like, I was using RNG manipulation to get the first one. But then I fought, like, 2 more Starman Supers and got a second one. And it was in a group with, like, another enemy to boot. So it was even less likely. Hey, Nicholas Animation, what's going on? And as a matter of law, what's happened? Get the pan from the Chompasaur? I did. It took me about 2 hours, but I got it. Suppose I could show off everything we have here. Main character, he has the Star Pendant. I suppose I could just show them in the inventory. If you've never gotten these things. Must be equipped on your body, protects from fire, freeze, flash, and paralysis. We did also get the Goddess Ribbon from the Ghost of Starman. That only raises her defense by 20. But the Saturn Ribbon... or 20 above the Saturn Ribbon. But the Saturn Ribbon actually raises luck. So it's kind of like why even bother getting it. But the Magic Fry Pan, however, gives you 100 guts. That was only supposed to drop from a... no, yeah, well, the Gutsy Bat drops from the Bionic Kraken. Find it refreshing. Other than the fact that Ness's accuracy is the equivalent of hot garbage water baking in the sun. Are you using a slingshot or a yo-yo? I have a funny feeling you might be. Can you confirm that? We found the broken antenna for Lloyd, which turns into Lloyd's best weapon, otherwise known as Jeff. Here's the old Sword of Kings right here. Yeah, but Paula brings the pain. Oh, Solar, I'm sorry. PSI Freeze Omega is, like, so overpowered. So all we have left is to get the Gutsy Bat. I'm surprised Ness is missing so much for you if you're in 4-side. Wonder what that's about. He normally doesn't miss that much. But that is a thing, like, the slingshots and the yo-yos tend to miss more. At least the slingshot tends to miss more. I actually can't remember with the yo-yo. What happened to River City whatever? Oh, I'm gonna do River City Girl 0 likely Sunday. And then play Mother 3 on Monday. Stick with the bat for Ness. I would definitely recommend that. The yo-yo and slingshot seemed worse. Oh, they're worse. Sometimes they'll outpace with damage, but... it's generally not worth it. Right, well I'm never attacking with Paula anyway, so her having the magic fry pan to have a extra 100 guts just to help her stay alive is quite helpful. Wow, 3, what's happened? Just saw a guy laugh at a 0.2 second clip of a tennis match. Was the laugh 0.2 seconds long also? Apologies if I'm, like, screaming into the microphone. Because I, like... My right ear is just totally clogged right now. I believe the yo-yos and slingshots can't crit. Maybe not. RCD, what's going on? Good news and bad news. On my health update. Good news, it's not strep. Bad news, oh, it's the Omicron. Oh shit, RCD. Well, I hope you have a very fast recovery from that. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling any better? Any worse? How you holding up? Hope you'll be back to 100% before you know it. So fingers crossed for you, my man. Yeah. No, I definitely get that with Mother 3. Well, I hope you feel better soon, RCD. But yeah, I figure, you know, to celebrate all of the Earthbound release goodness, may as well play through the whole series again. What I'm gonna do differently for the Mother 3 playthrough is I'm gonna try to get all the back sprites. Which shouldn't really take that much longer. Try not to laugh at a bunch of videos. That was what made him laugh. The not laughing. Yeah. Having allies fainting is annoying. Yeah, and it's pretty late in the game before you actually get, like, magic revive. And even still, you get, like, the half-assed magic revive that can fail. Which is frustrating. I'd rather it be a guaranteed fail, but give me, like, I don't know, 3 hit points. Like, rather than having a chance of it missing. That's just me. Have I seen the Mother 3 tribute video? Is that the one that's, like, kind of 3D? Because I saw one kind of recently. Hey, Brogan, what's happening? Got a Lloyd figure in the mail? Right on. Very high quality, although Mother collection figures... Yeah, big time. Go for some crazy prices. Years ago, I was in a eBay war trying to get like these Earthbound keychains, but after the other person bid over $100, I was like, I'm out. This is above me. Yeah, Magic Revive. Oh yeah, the music in this game is great. Are you trying for the Gutsy Bat? I will be, yes. Hopefully that'll go a little faster. I'm gonna do that. There. All done. That has been all done. I say that now, I think Ness has missed twice. In 2 turns. Apparently, what? Apparently Iraq has a McDonald's, except it's in a military base. Hogging all the double cheeses for themselves, it would seem. Only the military gets to clog their arteries with lovely McDonald's. You have to decide the ghosts of Starman are more or less annoying than the ones in Mother 2 Deluxe. It's annoying here how they immediately do Storm Omega. I actually can't remember how they're different in Mother 2 Deluxe. It's been a minute. Yeah, Facade definitely eats there. There's only 15,000 McDonald's in the U.S. Like, I'm not being facetious. I would have figured there'd been more. There's probably, like, 10 McDonald's in my city alone, and we're, like, a one-horse town. Yeah, you hear the same song over and over, but in Mother 3... Yeah, because the inclusion of the music battle, they play the same song, but change some stuff to mess you up. What's going on, Red Fox? Oh, you're suffering internet trouble. Well, you sort through your internet trouble, I'll catch you later, if you can't deal tonight. Oh, PK Beam Gamma on their first move. Devil Hunter, yeah. We got a goddess ribbon. Right here. We're all decked out. So I'd be like, I can get a 20-piece nugget and 22 barbecue sauces. I used to like the McDonald's chicken nuggets, but I got food poisoning off them when I was, like, little. So I don't really eat them anymore. I will get their junior chickens, though. Some shiny you can reach. You want to try and get it? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Alright, best of luck with your internet, Red Fox. I'll catch you later. Let's go to Dalam and get some braid food lunches. Running around Forsyth like a lost child in the mall. Do you need a hand... figuring out what to do? What was the last thing you did? Also, the picture guy annoys me. That makes two of us. Almost a 2 million views. Oh, on the chat? Yeah, yeah. I wasn't sure what you were talking about for a second. I'm like, oh, you're actually talking about me. Yeah, I'm around like 1.9 million or some absurdly high number like that. So thank you, folks. Laertes, what's up? So just tell me 14,000 McDonald's locations in the US and 1,450 additional McDonald's locations in Canada. 1,450? Really? In Canada? I'm surprised there's... I'm also surprised there's not more. Just got the Forsyth. So you just got the Forsyth for the first time? If you only just got the Forsyth for the very first time, what you have to do is you have to go to the Tapella Theater. If I remember correctly, if you go to the department store and then, like, go northwest and then southwest, you should pass down the museum. Then if you go down another block, you should run into the Tapella Theater. You have to go there. And then after that, go back... Oh. I'm remembering something else, too. Did you speak... In Dusty Dunes Desert, did you speak to a guy in a hard hat and give him food? Because you need to do that first. Flamingo, how you doing? Pitcher guy, yeah, still better than waiting. Yeah, behind the waterfall for 3 minutes. How you doing, Alan? Still have Paula, went, saw the band. I'm in the museum. Okay, I'll go back to the desert then. Alright. I'm not sure how that'll work. Because normally I'll go to the desert, then... give the food to the guy, then go see the Runaway 5. You might have to give him the food, then, like, leave and come back. I'm not sure how that'll work. Like, I don't know if you'd have to go again. I really don't know. We're probably okay. Like, brain food lunch. We've got 5 brain food lunches. That should be plenty. Four, I guess. Plus all these magic truffles I'll never use. gonna throw away the diamond band. We'll buy one more. We're here. We'll buy one more. No, not a bottle of water. What are we talking about? I was just trying to talk the Whip Snap through, his first playthrough of Earthbound. Yeah, it's not like it costs a lot to see the show again. I think we'll be okay. We're all set up. Used all those Dragonite powders, so we have room. Yeah, Starstorm Omega, isn't that like... I can't remember how much it costs, but... I think Pooh will be able to use it like once. Oh yeah, I can call Escargo Express, I'm just... I don't really need to, frankly. Because there's only one other, like... I only want to get the we'll get the Legendary Bat, but we'll get the Gutsy Bat. And that's like the only stuff we're really gonna get there. And I can just... I'll work through some of this trash in the inventory. Meteorite piece, use. Oh, 40 something. I'm conflating with Mother 2 Deluxe where it's like 72. Hey, Dexy, what's happening? There's a horseradish Dijon blend, really? That you prefer with nuggets? Never heard of that. Never heard about that. Talked to the manager and seen the show already, so I must have fed him. Okay. It seems like I should go back to the desert now. Well, if you go back to the desert and you go to that area with the hard hat, if there's like this really obviously dug-in hole with people surrounding it, you're on the right track. I'd really like to get the broken antenna fixed. I meant to actually look that up. What I need, like my IQ that I need to fix it. But I'm probably not going to. So, you know, good thing I bothered to get it, right? Actually, I wanna have the guts. I wanna have the Gaia beam. So we're gonna do that first. It's a little asinine to go to all that trouble to get it and then not even use it. Yeah, lard sauce, that's where it's at. Fortunately, this is a great place to grind. Oh yeah, and the trippy backgrounds are like... half of it. Half the experience. And I really appreciate the multiple battle musics. Like, if this was any other game, they would have been like, yeah, here's your battle music for the rest of the game, this music right here. Yeah. Lard is pig fat, so... Are you implying you killed a pig mask for it? Maybe. I might be insinuating that. Squish. Just stepped on him. I love it when the other ones will... You'll jump one, but other ones will come join the fight, and then they just all die anyway. Like, I didn't really get to jump on them then, since the other ones noticed I jumped their buddies. We're getting really strange luck with these spawns. Twofers. Battle against a weak opponent. Music for Gygus. Oh, for randomizing. Who leveled up? That was a Jeff level up. Let's sleep a few times. I think it's north of 60, the IQ you need to fix the broken antenna, but I forget. Well, if they made this game with the Mother 3 battle system in mind, they probably would have structured the music a little differently. Over-leveled at the end of the game because I was grinding for the Star Pendant. Yeah, that'll do it. I was doing this RNG manipulation stuff, so... that's why we're a low level. Normally you'd be, like, max level. Trying to grind for all this crap. Oh, we can't flatten 4 of them. They're too strong. Yeah, Dexy, after an hour and like 52 minutes, I finally got the drop. I started writing down the number of attempts. So I think what happened was I would have gotten it like super early, but Jeff's inventory was full, so like I didn't take it. I think that's actually what happened, but I can't really confirm that. I actually got the Star Pendant sorta quickly. Eslo's in the chat, and he walked me through it. There's actually one really good spot to grind for the Star Pendant, where you can isolate the Psychic Psychos pretty well. The major Psychic Psychos, I should say. And doing the RNG manipulation strategy, it actually seems like a reasonable task getting 3 of them. Instead of, I will never do it under any circumstance. I didn't get 3, and I'm not going to this time, but... Yay, Eslo, yeah. I was just saying how you walked me through how to get the Star Pendant easily. It's not worth it. Yeah, generally not. Higher without sunglasses, yeah. Normally I don't wear, like, for years and years, I didn't stream with sunglasses on. But lately, my brain just doesn't like looking at the screens for any length of time, so I find wearing the sunglasses helps. I also have this light blaring on me, which doesn't help. But I don't know. I think I'm just spending too much time in front of screens lately. I need to actually go outside. Might help me out. Metric system is better than the measuring system. Oh, the imperial system. I mean, it makes more sense, the metric system. But I only... if someone asks me how tall I am, I would rather tell them I'm 6 foot than be like, I am 180 centimeters tall. Even though it's a larger number. I also aren't like, oh, I'm... like, I don't know what I weigh in kilograms. I know what I weigh in pounds. But outside of that... yeah, touch grass while you're at it. I mean, that'll take a little effort because there's a lot of snow in the ground, but I get what you're saying. How you doing, Anthony Jordan? In fairness, metric versus standard, or wherever you want to call it. Yeah, it depends on what you're raised on. Like, I will use like, when I drive, it's kilometers. I don't go by miles. But if I'm talking about, you know, a human's height or weight, I go imperial. You bought used clothes? Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah, thrift stores. I got half of my wardrobe from the thrift store. Not this shirt, I got it online, but, like... Probably at least half my wardrobe I got from used, like, from thrift store. I would just browse through and be like, ha! I like this thing that's on this shirt, and I would get it. And the thing, too, is I would find stuff that's, like, less common. Like, I wouldn't generally run into someone that would have, like, the same clothes. Because I shopped at the thrift store. Now, like, underwear I buy new. Because even I have my limits. And, like, socks. Actually, it's mostly just shirts I'll buy secondhand. I generally get, when I buy a pair of blue jeans, I'll get, like, new ones. The blue jeans are new jeans. But that's just easier to get a proper fit and all that. Yeah. Do you mean 1.92? Yeah, miles. Yeah. 1 mile is 1,000. Yeah. Yeah, 1 meter is 1,000. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. Yeah. Yeah, 1760 lards is 1 mile. That's... Dexy's got it. Dexy understands. Do have convergence for length at work all the time. Oh, yeah, okay. Not so good with weight, though. Have to use light for streams, and while the sunglasses makes me look like a hacker or a mobster, it kind of helps with not being too distracted, yeah. Well, like, I don't know if this is, like, technically ironic, but the reason I got a ring light was because for my streams, I'm like, you can't even see my eyes, really. And then I get a ring light, what do? I put sunglasses on, so you still can't see my eyes. Hey, Tomboy. Well, yeah, I still wash the secondhand clothes. But, like, even the underwear, it's like, I don't want secondhand underwear, thank you very much. I don't know why I'm insisting on spamming Starstorm. Pooh's actually really fast. Has something to do with his... I thought the game froze for a second. Oh yeah, the spheres have the 1 in 128 item. I did grab that already, it's the broken antenna. That's actually why I'm here grinding. Because I want to actually have it for when I go to the final dungeon. Since I went to all the trouble to get it, I should at least equip that weapon. I'm sure I could probably have a better lighting setup, where I just have more dampened lights that don't blind me. And like for a shorts video, it's not so bad. Like the light shining on me for a minute, whatever. It's just when I'm doing like hours-long streams with a light a foot from my head. That's where it gets problematic. You're not really supposed to have light that close to you. Light source. Liechtenstein? Really? Has the fastest internet speed in the world? I've never heard about that. Well, if it's such a tiny country, then it's faster for the internet to get around, apparently. Get rid of any other Jeff's weapons. Sold or put up. What, do you know what IQ I need in order for the broken antenna to even get fixed? I just don't think I even have high enough IQ yet. I don't think I can... Can I RNG manip the level up? I don't think I can. Get IQ for it. 65 IQ. Well, if it's 65 IQ, I'm still a little short. I mean, I can give it a try. I think the level ups are like, some of them are fixed. I don't know if they're all fixed. Yeah, I still need a couple IQ. But yeah, once I get the IQ, I'll do what you said. It's not like I'll need the other equipment that he has anyway. Yeah, just throw away the baddest beam and... how to do it. Right, yeah, you need to beat the... antenna. Or, beat the sphere, yeah. The uncontrollable ones, they're downstairs here. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that's just a matter of time. Oh, I'll still be using the bazooka. I'll only really be shooting when I'm not thinking about it, because the heavy bazooka is still worth using. Pretty sure them dropping a Psy Caramel is a 1 in 128 drop. I'm pretty sure. Not that sure, but I'm pretty sure. The random dude, what's going on? Oh yeah. Heavy bazooka is all the rage. Hey Mark, what's happening? Hi everyone, is there blur in this version? I don't think so. And maybe I'm wrong about the Psy Caramel thing. Because I just got 2 in a row like that. Unless I just got super lucky with it. I don't think there's blur. I haven't been paying attention to that. How far is Jeff from fixing the antenna? I need 5 more IQ. I'm also under the impression that if you give Jeff IQ capsules, that doesn't count. I don't know if that's actually true, though. Right, the bazookas never break. Okay, there's no way the Psy Caramels are as rare as I was saying. I just got 3. Well, I mean, there's a fairly easy way to test it. Once I get to 63 IQ, I have a rock candy. Actually, this would be the perfect time to do the rock candy glitch. So how about we do that instead? Let's do the rock candy glitch. Well, I mean, this will be the perfect opportunity to test that out then, so... Because I don't even remember where I came to that conclusion. I don't remember why I think that. Get out of my way, Tenda. Yeah, I don't know why I've thought that for years. And I don't know why. I don't remember why I think that. Okay, so this should be a relatively easy setup. We just gotta... Okay, so let's warp to Tucson first. Get some sugar packets. Try a new brand of kitty litter and clean the clean the cat box a little while ago. Gotta say, I'm not impressed. Tastes awful. Is it like Buckley's, though? Tastes awful, but it works? Okay. I should still have a rock candy, yeah. So we'll just... There you go. Enjoy your Psy Caramel. So if I understand this correctly... I don't tend to do this. So... But if I understand it correctly, if you have something in the bottom right area... So we will give the rock candy to Lloyd now. And if I use it, it should stay there, because it's using the sugar packet. That didn't work. Maybe I have to re-finagle it in my inventory. Is that how that works? Or does it have to be Ness? I don't know. What's everyone's fave chips? Yeah, let's do this. I might have to do this. Oh, you gotta go, the random dude? Well, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. But I like ketchup chips. Stream will probably be done when I come back. Probably, but we'll see. Actually, I don't think I need to be this asinine about it. Wouldn't it just work if I did this? What am I doing wrong? I'm gonna Google this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Like, does it have to be Ness? Because I thought all you had to do was have the item in the bottom right corner and also use a condiment. Maybe it's only in Ness's inventory, or you have to, like, feed it to someone else? Is that what I'm doing wrong? I have to feed it to someone else? Let's try that instead. No, that didn't... What the hell is... What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I have to do it in battle. Ah. Okay. That's the part I'm missing. Okay, thank you. Like I said, I know about the glitch, but I never actually use it. So let's just Find a hippie to beat up. This old man will do. I forgot we were that strong. Okay. Let's go anywhere else then. Winners should be a happy medium with that. Oh, come on. Scrabba for that matter. How you doing, plate face? I'm just doing the rock candy glitch incorrectly. How are you? Okay, so now do this. I guess everyone can still attack. Double smash, oh my goodness. How you doing, DW? Yeah, there we go. Thank you, folks. Notice how I didn't make a short about the rock candy? You? One of them sells condiments. Yeah. Oofy, what's happening? But yeah, you can effectively level your characters to max level. Well, max stats this way. Well, not max stats, but you know, IQ, vitality, luck, and speed, if you really want to. I mean, I don't really need to do the glitch again. I can just do this until he gets his IQ that I want. There we go. So if this actually works properly, we have the 65 IQ we need. Can I sell this beam? I might as well. Yeah, Mother 3 16-hit combo shorts. I mean, I did as many of them as I could. How you doing, Cody? My one regret about the Mother 3 shorts is I tried so hard because someone in the comments, I was like, "Hey, if you want to see me get 16-hit combo in any song in this game, just let me know and I'll do a video on it." And someone was like, "Ooh, could you do one on Bothersome Guys?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay. No problem." Couldn't do it. I could not do it. And I was so mad about it. It's just I couldn't do it. Hours. I tried for hours. I could not do it. And I was upset. Well, I'll just Escargo Express that away. Spirit it away, then. Hey, Melissa, what's going on? Know that old people like hard candy? Werther's Originals. I don't know if it's like once you hit a certain age, you just have to have a bowl of Werther's Originals in your house. I'm not sure what the rule is on that. But like, I had someone be like, "Oh, could you do one on the Natural Killer Cyborg song?" It's basically the same thing. And I can do that without much issue. It's like, it's still just like a 4-beat measure. Bothersome Guys? Nope. I don't know if there's like a delay I can't detect or what the issue is. But there's some problem with it. Something I'm not getting. Oh, let's just send off. I'm still hoarding the hand-aid. I'll put the Gutsy Bat away, we're not gonna need that. That's fine. Check Discord after the stream again. Yeah, sure thing, Dexy. 750 for the beam. David, yeah, nom nom nom. Rock candy. Always wondered, what kind of food is the brain food lunch? Also, Pooh is pretty picky with food. I've always actually just pictured a brain. But it would be brain food. Rather than food that is a brain. Post-game boss is kind of nostalgic for some reason. Oh yeah, actually I don't know. I brute force. Oh, you brute forced the post-game? Mother 2 Deluxe boss? Good job, WoW. You can be a bit annoying. I believe older people like hard candy because they have trouble digesting soft candy. Especially if it's chewy. Well, like, I guess I could see with, like, chewy candy, like, if... I guess it also depends on the state of your teeth. But if you had, like, dentures, I would imagine, like, chewy candy would be really annoying. Should I also be getting rid of the defense shower? Is that my problem here? But yeah, I don't mind Mia Werthers, I just don't tend to eat them. Yeah, let's put away the heavy bazooka and the defense shower for right now, because I don't know what else I could be doing wrong here. I didn't mean deliver. No, my dad. I deposited 135. Shut up, Dad. But yeah, I don't know if I have to just, like, level up first, or if there's any other kind of trigger for that. We trying to fix the antenna? Yes. I was just gonna go to the final dungeon, but I thought... I went to all that trouble to get the broken antenna. I should at least fix it. I'm not sure if this will help, but I'll put these away for right now. Don't worry, I'll put the heavy bazooka back. I won't be leaving this time period without it. Look at the thumbnail of your EB. Switch lives are just the characters with your face. Yeah, I've just been kinda doing that lately. But my bearded face. I haven't made a non-bearded face. Okay, why isn't this working, then? I had enough people in the chat tell me that I was wrong about what I thought, that... I guess I'm just getting unlucky. Keep sleeping, yeah. Yeah. Magic butterfly with style. I actually can't go to Frank and Onette right now because it's taken over by the... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright, thank you, folks. Okay, well that dispels that myth that I've been carrying around for at least 20 years. I've thought that for so long. That using an IQ capsule on Jeff is useless. I'll bet you anything in my first Mother 2 Deluxe playthrough I even mentioned that. That don't use an IQ capsule on him, it doesn't help. So I sit corrected. Let the record show that I was wrong about that. So let's get Heavy Bazooka back. And I'll grab the defense shower in case I feel like using it. Thank you, Eslo. How you doing, Liam Ruby? Marv is from Winters. Yes. Basically. It's at least as snowy. Thank you, as a matter of law. Reminds me of a Scooby-Doo, but old impression I did. Shaggy, that haunted house sure is creepy, Scoob. That's our own house, Raggy. Would you do it for a Werther's original? Would you do it for a Klondike bar? Would you kill a man? No, I like being proven wrong in this game, Meslo. I don't like to be perpetuating falsehoods in Earthbound. So I'm more than happy to be corrected. What happened to the defense? Oh, you already have it. Every time I play this game, I learn something new. I've played it so many times. And then I'll get to a point where I'm like, well, surely I've got to be just about dry. Nope. Here's other stuff you didn't know. Or just otherwise mixed up on. And the record will reflect that I am a lawyer, almost. No, it's closer to being a lawyer than me. I mean, if Mr. Beast gave away the moon, I would accept it. Trying to think if there's another photo op that I missed. Excuse me. So there's the one outside Ness's house. I'm trying to think all the ones in O-Net. There's the one outside Ness's house, there's the one in the entertainer's shack. There's one outside the bike shop. There's one outside Chaos Theater. There's one in Peaceful Rest Valley. Am I really gonna talk this all out right now? One in front of the gravestone. One in front of the tent. One in front of Grapefruit Falls. I don't think there's any in Saturn Valley. There's 3 you get with Jeff. There's 2 you get with Pooh. There's 4 in Summers. I don't know. Doesn't matter. If I missed one, big deal. Finally, it's complete. The Phase Disorders version 2 is equipped with 2 new features. First, it can repair your biological functions. Second, it can save your progress. Don't be afraid, get right in. Just one thing, though. You might not be able to return, so make sure you're optimally outfitted. I'm Optimal Prime right now. Did I get the one on my way to Happy Happy Village? I got the one that's, like, just by the pencil statue, if that's the one you mean. Taking a Wellharv, yeah, that would be like somebody somehow proving, yeah, you can't actually suplex a train. My entire, worldview would be destroyed if I found out that no one could suplex a train. the Geneva suggestion. Yeah, optimizing for faster menus. No, I definitely didn't know about the majoring spot. No, I definitely didn't. 100%. The Autobots, roll out. Where the bridge needed fixing? I'm pretty sure I did. You're making me want to double check now, because... I swear we're talking about the same place, but I want to check anyway. Okay, what ones didn't I mention? I had 17 cataloged in my brain. Deep Darkness. There's one in Dusty Dunes. That makes 19. 20. The Sesame. I'm pretty sure there's 32 of them. And I haven't mentioned anywhere close to that many. I don't know. Bot? Yeah, I mostly play retro games. Yeah, I did get the one in the house in Onet. I got that. Excuse me, I got that like right before I went to Summers, I think. Yeah, spam bot, get out of here. Well, the bot got. How many are in Forsyth? There's one by the Monotoli building, there's one by the museum, there's one in Forsyth department store. I got those. So, like... I know I just walked by the broken bridge, but, like... This is the only one I know of that's here. Like, in this general area. One in the desert where I got off the boat. I might have missed that, actually. If that's the case. 3 and 4 side. And yeah, one by the bridge. I didn't mention the bridge one earlier when I was going through it. But I did get that one. It's like one around here, you're saying? I don't remember getting one around here. I'm just sort of looking around, because I think I got all the photo ops. But I forget. Gonna... good luck again in a short while. Alright, the random dude. Have yourself a good one. Or you're going again shortly. Climb the rope and check everywhere. Stayed here the whole time while you were gone, but now I don't know why I did. Oh yeah, there's the one in Saturn Valley, like right by the, Well, I did get one here. It was, like around here someplace. There was one by Dungeon Man. There's so many, I just didn't even... Okay, I'm gonna write these down. I'm just trying to make sure... I want to try to get all the photos this time around. I normally don't. So I'm gonna start writing. Okay, so oh no, there's one by his house. There's one... Got it then. Okay. There's one by Ness's house. There's one in the Onet, like in the house you can buy. Is there only 2 on Onet? I was just like, alright, I'm gonna write it down. I write 2 down. I'm like, I give up. I'm just gonna assume I got them all. Yeah, and there was the one outside the pyramid I didn't mention. Anyways, let's go. Worst case scenario, if I want to go back and do it. I'll create a suspend point here. There, now all my bases are covered. Yeah, the Master Criminal Worm. I'm familiar. Gonna go work on my game. Sounds good, Dexy. Good luck. Get that mad focus going. I didn't read any of that. Good, at last the time has come. Are you ready? Yes. Remember, the Phase Distorter version 2 is equipped with 2 new features. First, it can repair your biological functions. Secondly, it can save your progress. Don't be afraid, get right in. Mumo, welcome to the chat. What's going on? Yeah, Windows 10 updates constantly. Greetings, so you are finally here. Excellent, you are truly excellent. There's only a little time left. I'll give you the last power. I must go now, my planet needs me. Like the game's conscious of PSI Starstorm. Oh, mega. There's also a Horn of Life in here. Yeah, likewise, Nicholas. Kidnapped I was. Boing. Kidnapper. Bad guy. Bad guy gone. Zoom. Where? To the past. Ding ding. Yeah, thanks for everyone for showing up, too, because, like, I don't tend to stream on Fridays very much anymore, so I wasn't sure if, like... Because I just kind of mentioned it offhand at the end of the stream, so... So thank you for showing up, even though this isn't a typical day I stream. The Phase Distorter has been completed. We could finish it quickly because of Mr. Saturn's incredible scientific skill. Gygas is attacking from our exact location, but he's attacking from many years ago in the past. It's very hard for me to tell you, but... Let's warp to the past and fight, but... What do you tell me, Dr. And Donuts? Yeah, we're gonna... The Gutsy Bat's gonna be the last of the rare drops we're gonna get. You know what really annoys me? How the final Starman doesn't drop, like, anything special. In order to defeat Gygas, who is attacking from the past. In fact, I don't think it drops anything, but it definitely doesn't drop anything special. Must warp to the past. This can be done by way of the Phase Disorder 3. However, the machines cannot warp living things, I mean, life forms. Life is demolished in the process of warping. The only way to accomplish the time travel is to transfer your brain program into a robot, and send the robot to the past. Transfer means that your spirit will go with the robot, while your body is left behind. You cannot promise that your spirit will come back after the battle in the past. Yet you must understand that the 4 of you are the chosen ones. Do you still wish to face Gygas by traveling to the past? Hell yeah. You accept this while knowing you may not be able to return to your current form, right? Yup. I see, you've really set your mind on this. Let me take a good look at you now. Alright, please give me that red cap. Alright, I will. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Just cut your heads off and stick them in a machine. Yeah, Gutsy Bat gives you a bunch of guts, obviously. Yeah, Thank you, WoW3. You know damn right. You knew what I was getting at. Yeah, River City Ransom, yeah. Hard item to get, yeah, the Gutsy Bat. If you manipulate RNG, it still takes a minute, but it's not as bad, at least on the Switch. Or if you just otherwise are abusing save states. 2-0 net. Okay, it was 2-0 net. Harb, Jess, Flick, Lloyd, my son. There's no turning back now. Harb, activate the Phase Disorder 3 by your own hand, thereby following your own destiny. Will you do so? No. I see. Lloyd, you do it. No. Oh, you lost your nerve. But thou must. Only a few people know of your amazing courage, but the number of people you saved through that bravery is immense. I feel very fortunate to be present at the beginning of this monumental undertaking. Gutsy Bat is basically the second best bat. Second best bat? Well, like, yeah, for the smash attack. Like, it's better for... Like, what? The legendary bat has higher attack, but the Gutsy Bat guts is, you know... better. Let's do this stuff. Heavy bazooka. What's the best weapon for Ness, actually? It would be either the legendary bat or the Gutsy Bat. Presuming you get smash hits. Let's do Star Storm, just cause. Or is technically Paula's Frying Pan better for smash hits? I forget how many guts it gives you. Yeah, and that screwed me up so bad, the random dude, because I had the strategy guide back in the day. And... I never got the Gutsy Bat from the Magicant, Krakens. Only to find out years later there's a Kraken at the end of the game here, where you actually get the Gutsy Bat. Yeah, I don't even remember if the Bionic Kraken was in the player's guide. It's been too long, I forget. $79. We have all these magic truffles, so... Once I actually get to the end... I feel bad for kids who grinded for hours, yeah. Well, for, like... in Magicant, at least... You could only fight the 3 of them, and then you would have to, like, reset or whatever. I don't think those Krakens respawn, but even still, you could do that. Yeah, it's the only enemy by itself. Yeah, that I remember. The Kraken? But yeah, I tend to just grind for it in the room right before the final boss. We just run. Yes. Yes, we can. Splat. And the squatter demon. It's the boogie tent, basically. Damn it. missing. I'll still grab the legendary bat, for convenience sake. And, you know, just so I don't leave a treasure chest unopened. Don't mind if I do, Magic Butterfly run. Yeah, Ness doesn't become a professional baseball player, instead he becomes a hot dog stand vendor. Well, he could still get a job at a baseball stadium, so there's that. Only rare item I grind for. Yeah, I'm like that too. Generally, the only one that I'll go for is the Sword of Kings, under normal circumstances. But yeah, I actually did a video on the Ness is the hot dog guy. Well, I did a short video on it. The Ness is a hot dog guy theory. What just got stolen? What'd you steal from me? Psy Caramel, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Hot Nintendo action. My favorite kind of Nintendo action. I don't know why I'm being like this about this fight, but I am. Yeah, get your hot dogs here. Get your hot dogs. Yeah, we'll do this. Splat? No splat? Can you splat when someone's paralyzed? Maybe not. T-Rex bat challenge? I've done that. If you mean what I think you mean, get the T-Rex bat when you're Jeff. I've done that before. I forget how long it took me, but it took a while. Here we go. Legendary bat. And the annoying thing? You can't get rid of the Magicant bat. I imagine the reason for that is so you don't leave yourself without a weapon in Magicant. Can I run? Probably. Yes. I think Earthbound is onto something with the Earthbound series. You mean, like, with them trying to re-release Mother 3? Because I hope so. I've been saying it, but I'm figuring if we're gonna get any news about Mother 3 this year, it'll be April 20th on its anniversary. But we'll see. They grind for salt packets and cookies for money. If I remember correctly, you can also repair a broken spray can and sell that for $2.50 to make it a little faster. Hate it when enemies can heal, yeah, or destroy your items. Yeah, it's definitely annoying. Steal your items. I wouldn't mind if they healed my items. Oh, that was actually a Bionic Kraken. I wasn't even looking for one yet. Thus it begins. These things can actually be a little annoying to find sometimes, so I'm glad we just kind of ran into one right here. Shit. No, no, no. Good luck. Thank you, Ezla. Yeah, get the tally marker out, yeah. I'm not sure why YouTube hid that message. Just because tally's like a euphemism for, you know, for a dick. More open to giving the series a shot if they release Mother 3 in a 3-pack. Yeah, I was saying before, like, I was hoping that, they would release it in a Mother Trilogy pack, but now it's looking like it would come out individually if they would, since these are on the Switch Online now, but who knows. How do I make those sorts? Do I keep specific save files for your game? The first time, like when I did my first batch of Earthbound shorts, what I did was I just, like, I would just play through the game, and then when I got to a point that I wanted to, like, I would generally have a few ideas when I got started, and then I would just play through the game in my spare time, and then when I got to a point, I would just set up my broadcaster and just do the recording then. I find it's the most efficient way to do it, at least for me. Because I try to do it differently for the Chrono Trigger shorts I'm doing, and if you haven't noticed, those are taking me super long. But I was also like, I don't want to sit there with my chrono hair on for hours on end. I could just put the rest of the... That might be what I do next time. Just put the rest of the get up together. I just put the hair on when I need to. Damn it, no. But yeah, I basically just play the game casually and just record it when I feel so inclined. I'll see everybody. Alright, random dude. Have a good night. But yeah, for Chrono Trigger, I have like a bunch of save states. Like, I've played a good ways through the game, and I have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 videos I want to make for it, but I just haven't recorded them yet. Happily give Nintendo my money, but why won't they give us what we want? Exactly. Nintendo's business practices are a little questionable at times. But I don't know, I'm not a billion-dollar corporation, what do I know? Come on, Gutsy Bat. Wondering about Earthbound fan games? What exactly are you wondering about? I haven't played a ton of them. I don't have a lot of opinions on them. Around Christmas, though, I did play the Holiday Hex, which was fun. Yeah, you can totally play Earthbound one-handed. Which is very convenient. Right. Well, yeah, Nintendo's been around, like, since, what, 1890 or something? Like, they've been around for an insane length of time. Like, they're actually a super old company. They've been around long before video games were a thing. Yeah. Keep trying to milk games like Mario Kart and not focus on the games fans actually want. Yeah, where's the fan service? It's just their fake scarcity that they like to do. Because they were like, oh, we'll make Nintendo Mini, because the Wii U is not selling well. So they tend to just sit on stuff. It's like, but you could have always had that money, Nintendo. You could have just always had that. It's like, yeah, limited release. It's like, I understand limited release to an extent, but like... Maybe someone can't get your console and, like, your mini console in a, you know, 4-month window or whatever. And where's our N64 mini, huh? Come on, Nintendo. Or if you really wanted to blow our minds, a GameCube mini, but... I'm just talking crazy. Yeah, they started off making cards. Because, you know, growing up, I just figured, I don't know, they must have probably, you know, started in the 70s or whatever. Nope. If anything, 1870. Oh yeah, the Switch more than made up for the... what happened with the Wii U. It was the only mainline Nintendo console I didn't buy. But I also wasn't really playing a lot of games when it came out, so... there's also that. How small do you think a 64 could be now? Pretty small. Half the size. Because the games aren't really, like, that big, I don't think. Oh, for God's sakes, does Lloyd have inventory space? Yes, okay. I can't remember what I checked, so... we'll do this. If I check. Well, yeah, the Virtual Boy. Don't ask me why, but I always catalog the Virtual Boy as a portable console. Nothing portable about it. They might have marketed it as a portable system, or just that it had Boy at the end. I'm like, oh, Virtual Boy, Game Boy. That might be what I thought. Hey, KJ, what's happening? Yeah, just this enemy here is the last of the rare drops we're looking for. And we are about 20... well, I have 23 marks down here, but I might have doubled up on one. But the thing is, I don't have a sign to look at if it's the wrong, you know, 64 RNG manipulation. And I'm not sure if I can advance the frame rule by one. Like, if I can do it. I really have no way to tell. All I could really do is find another Kraken and just hope it, you know, the coin flip is correct this time. Yeah, I saw that AVGN video. With its, like, 13 games or whatever. Thereabouts. Virtual Boy is an interesting concept. Well, that and it's like... I guess... I forget if this is actually a thing, but I thought that it was like making people cross-eyed or something. Like, people were having vision issues with it. And I mean, the red on black, like, I don't know. But then they're like, we finally got it. The Nintendo Labo. Leave the Virtual Boy in the dust. Their version of Google Cardboard. Or am I even thinking the right thing? Did they have, like, a VR thing for Switch? That was like a Labo? Am I remembering correctly? Because there's, like, controller stuff. Oh, is that Gunpei Yokoi? Was it the Virtual Boy? Play the Virtual Boy for too long. Oh, you'd be temporarily colorblind to the color red. Okay. Have I heard... the Amica? Is that the Intellivision that you're talking about? Like the new Intellivision thing? Or are you referring to something different? Did it actually make people's eyes bleed, or are you being hyperbolic? That's insanity if people's eyes actually bled. I thought having my hands bleed for Mario Party 1 was bad enough. I also love how in Mario Party Superstars, like, at first I saw, what do you mean tug-of-war is back in it? How's that gonna go? There's just a warning that's like, don't use your palm. And everyone's just like, okay. Well, okay, Nintendo. I'll not do that and I'll lose the minigame then. I mean, whatever gets them out of legal liability, I guess. It actually made people's eyes bleed. That's insanity. How much snow does Canada get? It can vary, but we got a few storms this year where we got a whole whack of it. Feet worth. But oddly, you know, in the middle of February it's been raining, so like it actually beat the snow down a fair bit. Although nothing eats up the snow like a good fog. It's so annoying this is a 1 in 128 item. Like, this close to the end of the game, like, realistically, you may as well just go beat the game. This isn't gonna be the difference between beating the game and not beating the game. Maybe if you could, like, actually optionally beat Gygus through brute force. Maybe. It'd be feasible. Reggie, feasible. Hey, recognized Soup, what's going on? Oh, it's your birthday today? Oh, to your kid. Oh, well, happy birthday to your... I missed your comment, I'm sorry. Popping in to say hi and say you could say happy birthday to my daughter, Adela? I'd really appreciate it. Well, happy birthday, Adela. Hope you've had a good birthday. Good lord, that was the worst comment for me to miss. No, I hope you've had a good birthday today. Yeah, I hate it when completion is relying on super rare drops. Final Fantasy IX is probably the worst for it. Anthony Anderson, what's going on? Do you believe that you'll get the 128 drop in the next 5 encounters? Do I believe that? No. It'd be nice if I did do it. I'm not even convinced I moved the thing. Thanks. Okay, good, I'm glad. I'm glad she liked it. It means something. It's one of the great things about streaming, just like, you know, you can actually make a tangible difference for people. Do you believe in life after love? I believe in life after love. Hi, Speedy. Hi. He's like, there's a paper in my cuddling spot. I promise you, you'll get the drop in the next 5 encounters. Alright, let's see. I can't remember if I moved it or not, so I'll assume that I didn't. And if I didn't, I went into it anyway. But... yeah, the rare drops in Mother 3 are actually closer to 1 in 33 drop, rather than 1 in 128 drop. There's also something I read about the drops in Mother 3. I read that if you move the cursor fewer times in battle, you're more likely to get the drops. I have no idea if that's true or not. I'm inclined to think it's not true. Alright. Drop it now, I think. Well, we're at 10, 20, 34... according to my tally, we're 34 in. Although if we get to 64, this could be problematic. I'll probably just let the other enemy jump me and just try again. I'm not convinced I'm even moving it. Got it that time. Speedy, what are you doing, buddy? He's like, I'm gonna jab both of my eyes into this edge of the paper. It's like, don't paper cut your eyes, Speedy, for God's sakes. You goober. Yeah, weapon farming. Yeah, the grind's gone fairly well. Like, last night it took me like 2 hours to get one of the grinds, and I was getting a little salty about it. But then the rest of them went a lot more smoothly. This one might take a little longer, though. Next one is the one. Alright. Here we go. No. I mean, I don't know, maybe we're in between. Maybe the one where we would get it is in between. Because every time you move the arrow, it moves the RNG by 2. So maybe it was just in between the one that you called. I'm upset. I wonder if a zombie apocalypse can actually happen. I would prefer if it didn't happen. If I had a say in the matter. Yeah. Yeah, I hope it doesn't take, like, 2 hours this time, but... I also wasn't, like, keeping tally. That really helps. Because then I know I'm not, like, repeating myself. But if it's in this... Because for this batch here, I just want to cycle through 64 times. And you can advance the frame rule by 1, I just don't think I'm going to. I also made sure that Lloyd's inventory was not full. Come on, Gutsy Bat. Come on, Gutsy Bat. Got the guts. Oh, Speedy's doing alright, he's all cuddled up on me now in his favorite spot on my legs, where he rests on my shins. It's all comfy cozy. Praying to Adlai Stevenson on your behalf. Thank you, Nick. The power of Adlai Stevenson compels you, Kraken. You're gonna say no to Adlai Stevenson, Kraken? You're gonna pay for it. Okay, so we're at 45. So another 19. Go to sleep now. Good luck with the grind for the Gutsy Bat. Alright, hockey fan, thanks for stopping in. Have a good sleep. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Why am I restarting every time? What? Oh, I'll explain here in a sec. So what I'm doing is, every time you move the arrow in the menu, it changes the RNG roll by 2. And when you spy on an enemy, if it has an item, you'll get it, like, first turn. So when I check its stats, if I don't get it, I know as soon as it doesn't say, Jeff saw a present behind the enemy. Oh, it's the Gutsy Bat. Yeah, I actually just happened to find this bionic Kraken just by a fluke. I wasn't Well, I mean, I'm looking for them, but I didn't expect this one to be a Bionic Kraken. It's morning, what? For me, it's 1:20 a.m. for me. Hey, J3, good to see you too. Hope you're doing well, man. $45. Come on, Kraken, you sitting there all like the number 2. Get a Gutsy Bat. $8.20, oh my goodness. Bright and early. Where I am, it's dark and early, technically. That's just the thing, no matter what time of day I stream, it's, you know, it's morning somewhere for somebody. It's a little rougher for anyone, you know, across the pond, since nowadays I stream so late. Or rather, I start streaming so late. Like, I'll start streaming here around midnight, so, you know, over in Europe, it's like, what, 4 time zones away? So, like, unless you're like a Nighthawk or just getting up for, like, a super early show. Calm game, Jaden, how you doing? 12:22 a.m. for you. 12:20 here, South Vermont. Oh, okay. Oh, a bunch of you are in the 12:22 time zone. Wonder if we have someone from every time zone North America. We probably don't have someone from Newfoundland time right now, if I were to guess. Although I'd be interested if that was the case. I mean, I've probably had someone tell me they're from Newfoundland in the chat before, but... Because Newfoundland has a time zone that's a half hour off. So, like, in Newfoundland, it would be, like, 2 o'clock, I think. 2 a.m. I think there's a few places in the world like that, but I know Newfoundland is definitely like that. NC, yeah. This one, alright, let's do it. Right beyond a Kraken. Let's get Gutsy up in here. Well, in about 9 more ticks, I'm gonna have to let the enemy behind me engage in a battle. And refinagle the RNG again. Again, I know you can move the frame rule by 1, but like... I don't have enough confidence in myself to be able to do that. Especially on Switch. So I'll just... re-jankify it by getting into that battle. Presuming I don't get it in, like... another, like, 6, 7 tries. See, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And I'm at 1. It's everything but those Newfoundland weirdos. Poor Newfoundland, they always get the butt of all the jokes. Like, I haven't met, like, tons and tons of Newfoundlanders, but the ones I have, they're fun people. Yo, this Kraken's getting feisty. Is that a good sign? I guess not. I mean, 4 more for me to mark, but I'll cycle around like another time just in case I screwed up. What am I trying to do? Right now, I'm trying to get a super rare item from this monster called the Gutsy Bat. and it has a 1 in 128 chance of dropping. However, you can manipulate the RNG of it by moving the arrow in the menu. Every time you move the arrow in the menu, it changes the RNG value by 2. So if you do this, like, systematically, you really have like a 1 in 2 chance of getting it so long as you stick through the whole cycle. What makes this part tricky is you can advance the RNG by 1. And one of the ways to do it is to press, like, the B button within, like, 1 frame. But I don't have any confidence in myself to do that. But another way you can do it is to talk to, an NPC. Although I wonder if I just talk to the air. If that will count. Be willing to try it for science. One more. Actually, I don't know if I'll even be able to do it fast enough for science. I'm gonna do a couple more just to be safe. So you have a 1 in 128 chance, so it's somewhere on the 128... Like, say you have a wheel that has 128 slots on it. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm moving the wheel by 2 spaces each time. So if I don't get it by moving by 2 spaces each time, if I can move it by 1, then move it by 2 spaces again, I'll effectively cover the entire wheel, meaning that I am guaranteed to get the item that I'm looking for. Eventually. But it will be guaranteed after 128 goes, whereas if you fight an enemy normally... let's try this. Maybe it's... Maybe it's just do that. I mean, maybe that worked. Maybe that's all I had to do. I might have derped. Okay, I think I fixed it. According to my calculation, you'll get there in the next 69 times. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, I might have done this correctly, I don't know. If I don't get it again in 64 tries, then I simply did it wrong. For science. Let's find out for science. So I'll quarantine off this and start a new one. Just saw a guy who looks like the 0-3. Oh, the stop symbol. There we go. For science. Science prevailed. So it took 65 tries or so. Probably closer to 70, but still. I gotta go. Well, you stuck around long enough to see the magic moment, so... Thanks for stopping in. You have yourself a good one, Mumo. Hell yeah. Thank you, Eslo. David. Phil, yeah, hooray for science. So yeah, I guess that works just fine then. You know what, like, is really annoying about that, though? Had I done that initially, I probably would have got it like my first try. Or like my first 10 tries or so. Anyways, let's equip it. There we go, now all we have left is to do it. Yeah. Lloyd is proud, as he should be. So how much? 73. So yeah, offense goes down. Yeah, guts goes up, what, 127? That was pretty fluffy. Thank you, Liam. Momo, thank you. Yeah, in the first 10, I would have had it. Oh well. It's alright. This is another Bionic Kraken. Am I gonna get another Gutsy Bat? Let's find out. Just by straight murder of this Bionic Kraken. Lloyd, stay alive. Ooh, Jess with the smash hit. No, I didn't get 2 in a row. But I was speculating that maybe I would. I did get 2 Swords of Kings relatively quickly, back to back, though. I actually want nothing to do with this fight. Fortunately, our speed's, like, pretty high now. Now that's a back attack if I ever saw one. There's the final star, man. I could show off the final star, man. I mean, he is the last one. So let's show him off. Oh, yeah, 2 Krakens in a row. Yeah, that's not very likely either. Yeah, the Krakens just don't really show up terribly often as it is. What? No, don't do that. Just attack. Just nuke this nuclear power robot. Yeah, Harava's disgusted. Never wants to see an enemy again. Well, I mean, at this point, it's like... we'll be fine. You just murdered an entire species, you monster. Shades of Undertale. Alright, here we go. Let's get all prepped up here. So our team is as well equipped as they can be. Paula... okay, so Lloyd and me... need a healing. We'll heal Jess, because, you know... because I flubbed the button press. Yeah, time to pray, exactly. Metroid Dread, I have not. I think it looks good, I just, you know, I tend to neglect the Metroid games for no reason that I can ever figure out. I thought the magic tard healed me 40 for some reason. Yeah, we'll just keep feeding... I'll just keep eating the Psy caramels. All that Fobby grinding for good, good form right now. And we got all kinds of magic truffles, let's just start using them. That's fine. We'll be fine. The elemental attacks are understandable. Final Starman just looks like it's, yeah, going through a rocker stage. Yeah, with those spikes. All Road Warrior Starman about it. Yeah, Super Metroid was great. I haven't really played Prime at all. Yeah. But I don't know why being relatively fast makes you immune to a shockwave of energy. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, Ezra, thank you. Yeah, we got all the stuff now. Got the Gutsy Bat, took, I don't know, 70 or so goes. Yeah, Anthony, we got the Gutsy Bat. Now it's time to finish this off. Here we go. Yeah, the final Harv time. Yeah. What? Encounter rate in translated 1-2 cartridges beyond unbearable and unplayable. When I say translate, the game is literally in gibberish and keeps crashing. I didn't know the encounter rate in the Mother 1+2, like, Game Boy Advance thing was... like, the encounter rate was worse. I've never actually played that version of it. However, are you surprised? It's me, Pokey. I assist only the strong and able. That's Pokey. You guys look pathetic. The Apple of Enlightenment has already made a prediction. But I won't let what the Apple of Enlightenment predicted take place. You guys will be beaten by Gygus. Gygus will be stronger, a more powerful entity than any other. Why? Because of me. I was led by Gygus and now I'm here. The Apple of Enlightenment couldn't predict this. Master Gygus. No, Gygus is no longer the wielder of evil. He has become the embodiment of evil itself, which he cannot control on his own. He is the evil power. Here we go. Best song in the game. Yeah, Paul and Jeff's drops it all. Oh, we got them all. Sword of Kings. We actually got 2 Swords of Kings. Goddess Ribbon. And a Star Pendant. That's Brain Shock, I forgot. Too. Let's make everyone all brain shocked up in here. Up in here. Gygus is susceptible to brain shock, and so is Pokey, I believe. Yeah. He just farted on us with his stinky gas. That'll still reflect off of him and hit us, but whatever. It soaks damage a little bit. Smash. Yeah. Pokey means business. You know what, I'm gonna use Defense Shower and you can't stop me. That's the stuff. Yeah, I did like RNG manipulation to get all of it. But the second Sword of Kings I just got after, like... I got my first Sword of Kings, then like 2-3 Starman Super later, I just got a second one. I understand you guys are already claiming to be heroes. Well, it's a gazillion years too early for you to oppose Gygus. You must feel pretty stupid to keep fighting without knowing what Gygus even looks like. If you were to see Gygus, you'd be so petrified with fear, you'd never be able to run away. That's how scary it is. So do you want me to turn off the Devil's Machine? Well, prepare to be amazed. Mr. Cheerio, what's going on? Why is Eric Cartman in a mech? I don't know. But yeah, he's basically Cartman, or Cartman's basically him, I guess you could say. So isn't this terrifying? I'm terrified too. Gygus cannot think rationally anymore. And he isn't even aware of what he's doing now. His own mind was destroyed by his incredible power. What an almighty idiot. Yep, that's what he is. And you'll just be another meal to him. Will I now? Remember I lost a bunch the first time I tried this battle? Yeah, because you didn't know you had to do the pray command. That's an easy mistake to make. I watched my brother do this for the first time, so that's why I knew to pray when I got here. Heavy bazooka. I'm gonna make y'all brain shocked again, Gygus. You almighty idiot. Oh, what? Really, Eslo? You got 2 Star Pendants back to back? That's wacky. Nice work. Did that even work? I didn't notice. Yeah, it did. For sure it did. If you really want to cheese this part, multi-bottle rockets. Put that Sword of Kings to good use. You know, in this unsettling part. I've said this before, but this is like one of my biggest video game regrets. Like, not having seen this part, like, on my own. I wonder how I would have dealt with this, like, not expecting this part. Like, how I would have... Like, if it was just me playing by myself. Yeah, you must really be at the end of your rope. In this bizarre dimension, you 4 are the only force fighting for justice. And here you stand, waiting to be burned up with all the rest of the garbage of this universe. Ha! That's so sad, I can't help but shed a tear. You know, my heart is beating incredibly fast. I must be experiencing absolute terror. Do you want to scream for help here in the dark? Ha 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 ha! Why not call your mommy, Harv? Say, Mommy, Daddy, I'm so frightened. I think I'm gonna wet my pants. I know you have telepathy or something, so just try and call for help. So that's like the hint, but... I mean, it's not like super obvious. You pathetically weak heroes of so-called justice. No one will help you now. Hey, funny monkey, what's up? Do you have to solidify Gygus before you attack him? You don't have to, I just got lucky with the solidifies. Don't worry, your pitiful suffering will be over soon. Oh, the random dude. Remember getting a PSI caramel from a territorial oak and throwing it away, thinking it was a common item. Yeah, that's an easy enough thing to do. Yeah, because, as I'm sure you well know now, that is the rare draw from the territorial oak, the 1 in 128 drop. Yeah. So now we gotta pray. We may as well just defend with everyone else. Please give us strength. If it is possible, please, somebody help us. Yeah, Gygus getting beaten up by kids. Oh, they made it back. Andonuts and Apple Kid. Mr. Saturn and Mr. Montague. This 5 o'clock shadow. There's all of the Mr. Saturn. Yeah, all the Mr. Saturns felt a new startling feeling they'd never experienced before. They all started praying for the safety of Harv and his friends. Oh yeah, I know all about the... Well, this doesn't look like a baby. This more so. Now, I have to say this. From what I understand, Shigesato Itoi has gone on record and said that this isn't supposed to look like a fetus. But I think it's just more that, you know, a representative Nintendo can't be like, yeah, there's fetus symbolism in the final boss in this game. What? But another thing that was pointed out to me that I find interesting is if you flip this upside down, it actually kind of looks like Gygus's form in Mother 1. I can't really show this to you right now, but try it sometime. But yeah, it took me a few tries before I saw it, and now I can never unsee it. Oh yeah, we're golden. Please give us strength. Anyone can hear our play. Help us. Well, I get where people are coming from with it anyway, because, you know, you're walking up all this, like, intestines-looking stuff. And, like, I understand what people are saying about how it's, like, it could be, like, some kind of symbolism for, like, Gygas's mental state or whatever, but there used to be some people going, like, no, you're literally aborting a fetus. It's like, no. No. Suddenly, one of the Runaway Five felt something stop him. He prayed fervently for the safety of Harv and his friends. Thank you, Recognized Soup. But I mean, if that wasn't on purpose, someone in, you know, the quality control really should have pointed out, hey, your design looks like a baby. Seriously? Please give us strength. Speed this prayer to all the people of the earth. I'm gonna tap out. I already know it's gonna happen. Sounds good, Nicholas Animation. Thanks for stopping in. You have yourself a good night. I always thought it was a skull. Well, like, yeah, just like a head. Yeah, there's no need to, like, read too much into it, I don't think. Jess's father thought he somehow heard his daughter's voice, and prayed sincerely for the safety of Jess and her friends. I'm not a fan of the fetus abortion theory. It's very well thought out, and I can't I can't unsee it after, Yeah, same, like, once I saw it, I can't unsee it. For what it's worth. I'm happy. One time I threw away my Hall of Fame bat for a Casey bat after the Master Bar fight, yeah. Wondered why I was missing so much with Ness. That's a troll move. But, like, why would you think they're referencing, like, what, like an old baseball poem about a baseball player named Casey that struck out or whatever? It's Tony. How you doing, Kirby Gamer? It's going well. We got all the 1 in 128 items that we're looking for. Now we're beating the final boss. Yeah, I could see why you were upset. Suddenly, Tony felt anxious about Lloyd, and he prayed strongly for the safety of Lloyd and his friends. Tony being all like... That's how he feels all the time. Yeah, nice to see someone else point out that Gyga's face looks like he does in Earthbound. Yeah, only upside down. I actually only heard about that, like, I don't know, in the past year or so, and I was like, now that's interesting. That's, like, real subliminal. If that was intentional. You eat a brain food lunch. Harv, 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 harv. I'm so sad. Oh yeah, Tony's gay. Itoy admitted it. Like, they don't exactly beat it over your head in the game, but he's gay. Like, if you read between the lines, it's obvious, but... Until someone pointed it out to me, I never questioned it. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. And if it wasn't for Tony, we never would have saved the world. Anyone can hear our plea, help us. Yeah, Scott, yeah. That being said, make what you will with, like, Jeff's, orientation. I don't think Itoy ever said anything of the sort, or, there's even any hints in the game that Jeff reciprocates those feelings, but... But if you think they're, you know, like a couple, then nothing wrong with that. A young woman in Dalam woke from a dream in which Prince Flick died. She began to pray for the well-being of Flick and his friends. No harm in that at all. I think actually even eToys said something to the effect of, you know, whatever you think is canon in the game, you're right. Like, a lot of the stuff is open to interpretation, so... Hey, Leaf, welcome to the chat. What's happening? Yeah, they don't even reference them in Mother 3 at all, do they? Or does Pokey... I can't even remember if he makes like a, you know, like a flippant comment. Ness was told he had to unite his power with the world. Or something like that, and so he did. Through the power of friendship, yeah. Otherwise, Paula's prayers, yeah, wouldn't have worked. I mean, yeah, that too. I think that an interesting way to visualize something is transcended its visual form. I really like how they made the final boss, like how the game had all these weird backgrounds, and then the final boss is a weird background. I really like that. Because, like, show of hands, how many people, when they played this game the first time, if you had never seen the final boss, basically expected Gygus to look like one of those Mook enemies, but like more eyes and more tentacles. And that's like, oh, by the way, it's a nightmare. Suddenly, Frank recalled Harv's shining young face, began to pray diligently for the safety of Harv and his friends. If I say Ness and Paula are a couple, yeah. It's canon by eToy standards. Yeah, from what I understand. The way I understand it. Oh, we got one hand. We got one hand showing. But yeah, that was more or less what I was expecting. The game had all these weird backgrounds. Could the final boss have been there the whole time? Well, that's like the other thing too, like, the game talks about Gygus' influence, so, like, are the weird backgrounds Gygus' influence? I've only watched you play, but I thought, oh yeah, that would make sense, too. Thought he'd be a giant Starman. Yeah, that makes sense, but, like... expect him to be, like, you know, kind of like any of the aliens you saw, rather than this complete other thing. Never played the game, yeah. Suddenly, Harv's mother felt terribly uneasy, and she began to spray for this... Spray? Oh my goodness. Pray for the safety of Harv and his friends. Oh, we got two. Game it all, yeah. Knew about Gygus before I knew about much anything else. Gotcha. Yeah, because the strategy guy did a pretty good job of... like, the last thing it shows is, do I have a life noodles? I should. Somewhere. We'll do this. Yeah, we got a horn. Well, you need to pray. Brain food. Yeah, a couple life noodles. A couple life noodles. It hurts. Spray. Yeah. What a Freudian slip. Why does the third phase sound like a sandstorm? He's just dematerializing, I guess? I'm not sure. Can't think of anyone else. Someone, anyone, please help us. No. Ness gets Paula, Jeff gets Tony, Pooh. What do I get? A kick-ass sword. If I'm being honest, I'm jealous of Pooh. If those are all of my choices. I want the sword. I feel good. I suppose I didn't mention this, so now's the time to mention this. The whole Gygus fight was inspired by when eToy walked into a movie when he was young, and I stress that he thought that he walked into a movie and saw a rape scene. The movie was something to the effect of The Soldier and the Dismembered Beauty, I think is the name of the movie. But if you watch the scene, it's not even close to a rape. It's like, there's like a woman laying there, and he like, does like that to her or something. And that's like it. But he was young and it traumatized him. And I guess that's what the Gygus dialogue is about. Someone, can you hear me? Please give us strength. Jess and her friends calls touch the heart of Gomel. Well, who's that? Iob prayed for the kids, having never met them before. Well, I mean, there's been plenty of stuff that, like, I thought I saw, or what, like, you know, my memory's far from perfect. Look at all that damage that we're doing. Who's that praying? Yeah, if you're prone to seizures, this boss fight might be problematic. I've never really questioned that, but yeah, probably. Giorgio B. Romuli kept playing. It's just a name I pulled out of my brain. Did it. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see a more... Well, I mean... Yeah, I get what you're saying, Funny Monkey. Rather than just, like, Geeg. Yeah, it's all kind of damage. The Military Policeman and the Dismembered Beauty. Thank you, Liam. That is the name to run away from real fast. Yeah, children have crazy minds. Alright, now well, it's gonna seem like I'm running away. But perhaps I'll just sneak away to another era to think about my next plan. It's a good bet that we'll see each other again. I think how it might have been was like at the time, alright, I'll be seeing you. Now which one of us do you think is the cool guy? What it might have been was like he saw it and knew it traumatized him, and then when he got older, and he found out what rape even was, he'd like conflated the trauma with like, oh, that was a rape scene. It's not. But like I've mentioned it a bunch of times in my channel before, like, even something like Blue Dragon, I swore up and down I saw it played on the Dreamcast. And and in the chat, people were like, no, it was on Xbox. I'm like, yes, but I saw it on Dreamcast. They're like, no, you didn't. And I was pretty like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. I did not. I saw no such thing. Now, I know for sure where I saw it, a Dreamcast was, like, out, but I could have swore it was on the Nope. On Xbox 360, the DS, and some other system. War Against Gygus is over. Yeah, like, the only thing hinting at Mother 3. This and, like, the very, very end. Oh yeah, this is the finale already. Who knows the tent glitch? I actually showed off the tent glitch earlier. The random dude. Not tonight's episode, but... episode 2, I think. I'm also gonna show off the Shattered Man glitch. Thank you, Liam. One obscure thing I thought I remembered was another version of DKC Tropical Freeze. Called DKC Tropical Burn. Oh, really? That was also on the 3DS. I don't know why. Yeah, who knows? The Sign and Forza. Oh, yeah, that too. But yeah, recognize Soup. I'll be showing off the Shattered Man thing. Shattered Man glitch? Oh, are you not familiar with it, the random dude? We'll be showing it off here. Here in a minute. Hey, JPA, we just beat Earthbound. We got all the rare items I was looking for. Now we're gonna beat the game. Well, we beat the game. Yeah, and the end of the game death glitch also. But yeah, here for a not overly common Friday stream. But I mean, I got a little bit of... Well, I say I got a little bit of mileage out of it. I've been streaming... not that long, I guess. Yeah, 2.5. Stream will be like maybe 3 hours tops. Our travels together end here. I must return to Dalam and use this experience for the good of my country. Arv, Jess, Lloyd. Let me demonstrate a strange power before I go. I realize this is a child. PSI farewell, now. Well, why didn't you do PSI farewell in battle? That's basically 4D slip. Why didn't you have it? See you again someday. How'd you finally get to see the ending when you did the one-shot stream? Oh, yeah. Fell asleep at like 5 or 6 in the morning. I was in rough shape for the one-shot stream myself. Like, I got to around Stonehenge Base, and like... If I didn't say this was going to be a marathon stream, I'd be going to bed right now. Jess, Harv, it was great to hang out with you guys. It really was. Glad I had the chance to use some of the theories that I've been studying so hard. It's remarkable. If, just maybe, well, if you two get hitched someday, maybe I'll be the one to fix your broken electronic appliances. I'm gonna stay here for a while and see if I can learn more from Dr. and Donuts. I mean, from my dad. So it looks like this is goodbye for now, my friends. Is it even remotely possible that Dr. Andonuts is Lloyd? Like Lloyd from Other One? Like, is that even remotely possible? Will you escort me home? No. Well then, I'll escort you. Alright. Letter from the kids. Letter from Mom. Hey, Knox the cat, how you doing? Yeah, it's a glitch to die for. Yes. Where did I save state? Right at the end. Well, we have a Ness's Nightmare save, so I'll create a suspend point right here. So then we can do the Shattered Man glitch stuff and also other stuff. Incredible. Excellent. I'm not quite sure what for, but congratulations on a job well done. If we ever have the chance to get together again, let's go on a picnic or something. Love to go on a picnic. Maybe we could play horseshoes, too. I actually have I did a couple of skit videos where I turned into a picnic basket. It was in Winters that we last met. I just got here, tee-hee-hee. We did plan on making a third one, but then COVID happened and it made things complicated. Chances of Gyga's gaining victories with his monstrous plan is 99%. However, your courage that produced a 1% chance However, your courage has produced a 1% chance that Gygas fails. I must try to come to a deeper understanding of this trait called courage. Letter from Tony. Use. Ah, Harv, you read it already. That Tony has a heart of gold. I actually didn't read it already, but let's read it now. Dear Lloyd, everything's going really great here. I wish I could have gone with you on your adventure, even for just part the way. Well, you kinda did. But instead I'm waiting here. For you and Winters. I want to see you again as soon as possible. I can't wait to see your cheerful face. I bet your glasses are dirty. If you come back, I'll clean them for you. Like I said, I'm waiting for you. Yours truly, Tony. P.S. Don't show this letter to anyone. Dear Harv, how are you? Since you left home on your journey, things have changed around here. For example, I don't have as much laundry. Also, we don't seem to eat as much lard as we used to. Mom! How dare you forget? I heard that you defeated some evil Universal character. What was it? Googie or something like that. Well, it sounds really great. I want to hear all the details, so hurry home, okay? Tracy, Speedy, and I are waiting for you. Love, Mama. Dear Jess, how you doing? I'm fine. I fine too. So are me. Me also. Me okay. Please come and play with us again at the Polestar Preschool. Oh yeah, one more thing. Bring us some presents if you have any. Sincerely, your friends at the Polestar Preschool. Hey, Dudley the Dragon Ninja Gaming. Thank you, thank you. I don't think so, because the game took place in the 1980s. Oh yeah, I guess in that case. Why did I think it took place in, like, the 20s. It's probably because, like, George and Maria did whatever they did, like, 80 years prior, and I conflated that with taking place in the 20s. It was winners that we last met. I just got here, tee-hee-hee. It's a miracle. This only happened because of your great courage. Believe me, I went through a lifetime's worth of stress while you were gone. I wish I could have come with you as a robot. Should have just used the phase disorder. What a story that would have been. Excuse me. Scientists and 4 kids change the world. It's fun hanging out together. Alright, so before we do anything else, let's do the Shattered Man glitch. Right now. Oh, I don't know if I... No, I've definitely done that, but it's been a long time. How old is Tony? 10? In America? Probably 13, because Ness is 13. In the States. In Japan, he's younger. So we left that Starman, or that Shattered Man there. We should unequip all of our stuff. Because that'll make this easier. I don't see why it wouldn't still work. We're gonna find out. So we left a Shattered Man here. So we're gonna let him kill us. It's gonna take a minute, but we're gonna let him do it. If you don't let him kill you, this doesn't work. So we're just gonna let Jess die now. Yeah, should, because it's pretty much a port, exactly. Oh, Mom's letter didn't work. Just better. Oh, come on. Stop. I used Mom's letter, so the Shattered Man's like, oh, I'm gonna hug you. I'm just doing that instead of guarding, so I sustain more damage. There we go. So now we just gotta let our health tick down. And that's gonna take a minute because the magic can't boost. But we'll get there, yeah. Yeah, gotta get shattered, man. I need to give this a try. It looks like something I might enjoy watching. Oh yeah, someone playing on YouTube more than actually playing, but I want to try it. It's worth trying if you're interested. I mean, if you have a Switch already, then... And the online service, that's, you know, simple enough. Do I have addiction to smelling gasoline every 10 minutes? Only every 16 minutes. Okay, because it's the end of the game, they don't account for the fact that you died. So, it shows this screen here. How old was I in 1995? I was about 10. So the game doesn't really understand what to do. But what you do, it sounds like you can still do stuff, but what you have to do is you just hold left and go back out the door. Then you get all this jank business here. And we can haunt the world forever. With happy music still playing. It's nice seeing you in such good shape. Ha! Wonder what Porky's What? What Porky Excuse me? I'm sorry, but like... I'm sure I've talked to this NPC before, but like, for those of you that aren't aware, Pokey, his name is supposed to be Porky. Okay, it was like a mistranslation, but this dialogue here, it says Porky. It's, what's Porky Pokey doing? So like, that enough sense to know that he was Porky, but not that his name is Porky. That's a really bizarre... That's a really bizarre translation error to me. I'm sorry, I just had to vent about that. Yeah, that's the boy I met before. Is that a fat joke or a mistranslation? It's technically both. Because his name's supposed to be Porky. But he is saying it as a fat joke. You have a good reputation. Wouldn't you like to focus your hard-working energy in the exciting field of archaeology? Would I? I didn't know that line was in the game. I didn't remember that either. Seeing you play was a bright spot. Good, good. In my day, it's alright. Yeah, that was weird. That's just such a weird, like, because they mistranslated but still got that line right. That's just so weird. It's like they realized at the last second and they're like, well, we can't go back and change it now. Right now, part of the Scaraba Culture Museum is being remodeled. You still want to enter? No. The hieroglyph display is closed. People haven't wanted to visit. Let's go to Scaraba. Oh, I thought... Oh, is it only here that's all janked out? I guess so. Only for that fight. Can I fight it again? Dead? How's that work? Ah, shucks. Wasn't even born in 95. Hey, Tyler. Love learning new things about my favorite game. Thanks for the videos. Oh, you're more than welcome, Tyler. It's my pleasure. But yeah, like, I knew about the Shattered Man glitch for years. I only just found out about how you can wander around as a ghost. Because I've never actually done it myself before, I just heard about it, and then here we go. I presume it won't let me teleport because I'm not alive? Yeah. I can't use any of my items. Can I go to the hospital? Can I revive myself at the hospital? Because I'll do that. I'll revive Ness and leave Paula dead. Whoever just brought in is still unconscious. Yes. Alright, Paula. Come with me. And we're gonna take you home. We're gonna go to Scaraba first. We're gonna go visit Dungeon Man. Compared to the olden days, this boat ride is like being on a luxury liner. Do you want another ride? Give you another ride since you destroyed the Kraken. 20 bucks per person. We're reckless, baby. Gonna go, bye. Alright, Kirby Gamer, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. 2002. 90 boys. Yeah, I was born in 1985. Yeah, it could have been worse. Could have said, I wonder what Pokey is doing. Wonder who Porky is porking. A Boy and His Ghost, yeah. The follow-up to A Boy and His Blob. Wait, wait, wait. I'm still seasick. How come you guys are alright? Pretty sure if you come here by yourself, the guy still says, "How are you guys? Alright." So I'm an ox. Was that the year of the ox? 85? Yeah, Porky's, Porky's. Yeah, the Mother 3 tune. Let's have a word with Dungeon Man. I've had Top Chat on this whole time. What's the matter with me? Missing all the good comments. Yeah, I am certainly stubborn like one, I agree. I have heard that. Speaking of the year of the ox, when did they change Chinese New Year to Lunar New Year? They did? Excuse me, I have no idea. Damn it, bot. Yeah, what? Isn't there a sprite that looks like Picky? Kodo, you sniper. Doing the Lord's work, thank you. Getting Play-Doh out of here. Everything goes with Play-Doh. Out of here. Ancient Greek bot. Oh, 85 was the year of the... I didn't realize that. That probably says something about me. Mega chin, yeah. I have one. Mega double chin. A rabbit. And you know what rabbits are famous for? Multiplying. They're really good at math. Yeah, formerly Mega Beard. I'll be Mega Beard again. Oh, you're a pig. I'm not so familiar with, like, the what do you call it? Like, I know that I'm a Libra. So I was born in October, but... I never really thought about what, you know, Chinese New Year animal I was. I guess I'm an ox. Ox Baker. Do you have the eye of the tiger, Anthony Jordan? I mean, being old is just all subjective. Like, I'm not kidding when I say this. There's a time in my life where the thought of being 40 years old, like, stressed me out. But now that it's, like, 4 years away, I'm like, eh. I'm sure I'll go through, like, a minor thing when I turn 40, but it won't be, like, anything major. Like, I'm pretty much set in my ways now. Like, I'm sure I shouldn't say I'm sure, but I plan on still doing YouTube, so, like, I'll probably just be doing more or less the same thing when I'm 40. Welcome. Oh, no, well, sure. I don't know how, but my homemade dungeon helped you out. I'm glad. I just want to send Paula home as a ghost. So I want to check some stuff about that. Then I might do the Shattered Man glitch again, because there's something else I want to check. I'm not done messing around yet, but we'll go to Tucson for right now. Actually, the thing that I'm thinking of won't work. Because I have to be able to teleport. Because I want to return the Overcoming Shyness book with Paula, but you can't get back to Onett from Summers. Or Deep Darkness. You can't even do, like, the stairs glitch, because you can't get Sunstroke now. Alright, Paula. Harv, thank you for escorting me home. You did a great job. There was something I wanted to tell you, but I've forgotten it. I'm sure I'll remember by the time I see you again. Well, I guess this is it. Goodbye. So long. See ya. Bye. Oh, you come back to life. That's no fun. I'm gonna take you home to see my mom, then. Spoke Jeff back to life. That's talent. Kitty. Meow. Hey, thank you, Anthony. Well, I guess I could read. Alright, I guess it's time for you to go home. Everyone's probably worried about you. Okay, so let's rewind it. I think excuse me, I think part of it helps too, because the beard adds years for sure. And like if I let my hair grow out, like my receding hairline shows pretty substantially. But if I shave my head, it's like, you know, not too bad. I haven't aged like a president just yet. What else do I want to do? I want to go to Deep Darkness. Actually, I do want to go to Deep Darkness, but first we will bring Paula back. Throw the shiny coin away. Yeah, not dead, just swooned. Oh, she's an angel. I get what you're saying, though. No, the two people can't ride a bike. Did you know that you can't ride a bike when you're carrying an unconscious friend's stuff? Carrying a lot of items and riding around is impossible for you. I don't know if I've ever seen that dialogue. Earthbound, you've done it again. I thought about making a short video about this, but I never did. After a certain point with a receding hairline, it just looks better to shave it. Oh, big time. After you get to the point of a comb over. Yeah, just shave. Well, it's more socially acceptable now to shave your head if you're a white guy. Let's go pick up the bicycle. And go to Deep Darkness. Thank you for streaming. I'm gonna head out now. Goodbye. Alright, Mr. Cheerio. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping in. The cycle shop. Punk Shore. Bicycles are so much fun and are so convenient. It's a lot faster than walking. You'll be really popular with the biking crowd. Do you want a bicycle? Yes. Fortunately, we don't have any bikes for sale. Only rentals. Do you want to rent one? Yes. I really like your straightforward style. I'll tell you what. I'll let you borrow a bike for free. You know that two people can't ride a bike, so of course 3 or 4 on a bike would be impossible. And you can't ride a bike with anything follow you. Carrying a bear and riding's impossible. Don't even think about riding into a cave. How many of you knew you could just give the bike back? If you say no. You're here to return the bike? Look how low your seat is. Geez, you must have short legs. That's it. I'll call you Stubby Legs. Then if you talk to him again... Hey, Stubby Legs. This is Cycle Shop Punk Shore. Actually, I'm gonna rewind that a bit. Because I want to rewind back to Dead Paula. I think I'll have time. Yeah, she just alived herself. That's what we need, more people aliving themselves. I mean, 10 to village, same difference. Pity the fool try to teleport into me. She is dead. Yeah, that's it. She's gone. But yeah, if you ride a bicycle in deep darkness... there's actually a unique sound effect that doesn't play anywhere else in the game, should you decide to ride a bicycle in deep darkness. You also can't ring the bell properly when you're underwater either, which I didn't realize, when you're this low in the water. Anyways. Just in case you weren't aware of that. How many of you knew about this? That you can rewind, and then when it gets to the end, you can, like, rewind more. You can do this, like, 3 times, I think. I found that out when I was doing my Breath of Fire shorts. What else do I want to do? What else do I want to show off? Let's go to Winters. Oh. Well, my phone's about to die, so I gotta go. Thanks for the birthday wishes, and it's been fun. Alright, have a good one, Recognized Soup. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm glad that you and your daughter had a good birthday. A good day on her birthday. You have a good sleep. Oh, I can't show Tony his own letter. Something else, you beat the game, yeah. You beat the game, there's still a lot to show off. Oh yeah, you can go around and talk to everyone again. And you know, it was the damnedest thing too, because like I got this game for Christmas, and my mother told me that whoever, like, sold her the game told her that this game had a different ending every time. And I guess they're right. Like, the ending Walkabout, it's gonna be a little different every time. I want to see you again as soon as possible. Okay, I read all this already. Lloyd doesn't call me. Maybe he thinks I'm too annoying. But I don't think so. However, did you tell him not to call me? No, I know you wouldn't do that. If you see Lloyd, please ask him to call Tony. Thanks. Lloyd just called. He's with Dr. Andonuts. 2 of them may be able to develop a new scientific theory. Help make life beautiful for everyone. Ah, Harv, my husband has been returning home late these days. He says he's busy. I know he's out saving the Earth, but a marriage is also important. Yeah. Yeah, I'll catch you next time, Recognized Soup. Now, tomorrow I'm definitely not streaming. But I'll be back Sunday to stream. Sunday I'm gonna do a River City Girls 0 stream. I actually don't know how long that will be. Because half my thought process for playing Earthbound tonight is like, well, it's not gonna be like a full-length stream, so... I'll just bang it out on Friday, but like... Yeah, we'll be at about 3 hours. It'll be like a tad short, I guess. The monkey community, Harv, is famous. You're such a great man. Yeah, you can't actually ride Tessie anymore. You can't go back to the Stonehenge base area. Well, there's nothing there anyway. Now that Dr. Andonuts and Jeff are in Saturn Valley. I believe I was so brave. Glad I finally saw it. I'm so happy. It brings tears to my eyes. It makes my nose run. Boo-hoo-hoo. Snort. I waited for you. I'm glad to see you again. You're back, Sebastian. Just love making haiku. Oh, that was a haiku. Let's go back to Tenda Village. And grab the Book of Overcoming Shyness. Book Overcoming Shyness was very helpful to us. I've kept it a long time, but I'll return it now. Thank you very much. Got the Shyness book. We're living in peace now. In a wide variety of lifestyles. Thank you very much. Ah, you're welcome. Oh yeah, like it'll be... It's always good to have an excuse to play Earthbound again. And for those of you in the chat that don't know, not that there's even much point now, but like, I made a community post where I'm like, for a 10,000 subscribers special, what game, like what series would you like me to see me do something on? And like the Earthbound series is one of them, and right now it has like 60% of the vote. And this was with me being like, I don't want to put Don't Forget the Liard at the end of the... me asking about the poll, because that might skew it towards Final Fantasy, while I'm, like, currently streaming Earthbound. I didn't even question that, but... But, like, I don't know, I'm leaning towards maybe I'll actually do that 24-hour stream. So I could do some Earthbound stuff. And maybe some other stuff. But we could make it more Earthbound heavy. I mean, we'll deal with it more when we get there. It's still, you know... Hope it's not too far away, but it might be a ways yet. What was I doing next? I will go back to Summers for a minute. Actually, I want to go to the Lost Underworld. Yeah. Well, like, JPA even suggested it's like, maybe do something with, like, all of them. Which gave me the idea, too, that, like, how many of you have seen other YouTubers or streamers be like, I'm playing 2 different games with 1 controller? It's like, what if I could set up playing 4 different games with 1 controller? I'm, like, playing Mega Man 3 on one screen, Earthbound on another screen, Final Fantasy 7 on a separate screen, and Undertale on the last screen. Like, is that... can I do that? Not that I would expect to beat them all in the one sitting or whatever, but... I could beat Mega Man 3, if nothing else. It's the talking rock. I don't need words anymore. I'll turn back into a simple rock. You would die so much in Mega Man. I would basically have to try to trap the other 3 RPG characters, like, in a rightmost corner, and try to just keep them there while I play Mega Man exclusively. That's how I would deal with Mega Man 3. Actually, Mega Man 3, you wouldn't, like... I would need some sort of stipulation for that, because... like, once you got past the first battle in Final Fantasy VII... like, you wouldn't really have to worry about much. You could just play Mega Man 3, even if I had Earthbound. Because Earthbound, there's no battles for the first bit. Undertale, there's not... like, all I have to do is make sure I don't progress to, like, an actual battle. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. Oh, let's go to Foresight, actually. See another YouTuber do this before, and it's a lot of fun. An NES sampler, people watching the stream, yeah. Suggest a game, and if it's on your ROM list, try it. What was it? I saw Cosmic do like, play Super Mario Brothers and Tetris at the same time. And, like, the gimmick was, like, he had to beat Super Mario Brothers before dying in Tetris. It's like, that was interesting. The bar. Keep Ness in his house. Yeah, try your best to keep Frisk in the intro room. Even, like, you could do something similar to that with Final Fantasy VII. Like, after you beat the first battle. So, like, I don't know. Like, once Mega Man was out of the equation, I think it would actually get more interesting. Because that's pretty much how I'd have to deal with it, like, just get everyone else in, like, a good situation, beat Mega Man 3, then try to work through the rest of them. But again, I'm just kind of spitballing ideas here. But yeah, here's Porky's dad. Wee, hick. Harv, Pokey left me his own dad and just disappeared. If you see him, tell him that he should take better care of his father. Don't tell my wife and Onette I've been spending my time here. Hick. Wee. Has anyone ever played a game? Samurai Zombie Nation? The developers are obviously drugged out of their minds. Yeah, let's go back to the Monotoli building. Oh, Harv, Jess. I'm Geldegard Monotoli. Don't you remember me? I returned this building to Mr. Enrich Flavor. Now I'm working as an elevator man. I'm very happy and it's good to be alive. I've heard of your many successes. Wonderful. So let's talk to Mr. Enrich Flavor. All aboard? Just kidding. Yeah, he's drunk. Yeah, like, that's an actual bar in Japan, but here they're like, no. It's all caffeine. All of it. Enjoy your ride, even though it's one floor, I will. Be getting a lot drunker if you knew what happened to his son. Maybe he finds out off-screen. In Mother 2.25 or something. Wonder if anyone's ever gonna make, like, a cognitive dissonance type of game to bridge Mother 2 and Mother 3. Like, if there's any even plans of that. I would play it if it came out. That's for sure. You brought the town of Forside back to life. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I thought you had more to say, but that's Mr. Enrich Flavor. I forget if anything special happens if I talk to Venus. I also neglected to talk to Venus's mum. I'm pretty sure she's in Onette. If she's not in Onette, she's in Tucson. Whenever a game gets localized and a character is very obviously drunk or drinking some sort of alcohol, yeah, they just replace it with soda and say they're messed up on caffeine. In Breath of Fire 4, one of the characters is supposed to be an alcoholic, but when they brought them out here, they just gave them a stutter instead. But yeah, they tend to do that. Yeah, weird idea. Nogdus. A holiday-themed Cogdus-themed fan game. Agnog-dus, I'm into it. I'm into this. What the hell is I gonna do next? I had something specific I was gonna do. I think it is Tucson. Let's check. Actually, I think it's Onette, but... my brain's telling me it's Tucson. However, that makes sense. There's some cognitive dissonance. It's in Onette and Tucson at the same time. One of these houses. It's not this house. I have a lot of old broken junk, but I hate to throw anything away. You have a friend that's knowledgeable about mechanics? That person might be able to fix something for you overnight. Man, a friend like that would be so handy. Yeah, vodka drunkinsky. Peanuts, walnuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah. Hazelnuts, pecans, macadamia nuts, cashews, almonds, giant pine nuts, pine nuts. I like how giant pine nuts and pine nuts are different. I guess technically they would be. But sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios. Which one do you like? Yes. I asked you which one do you like. And I told you yes. I actually want to talk to Orange Kid first. You come here to get your investment money back? No? Can you wait a little longer? Promise I'll finish my brilliant invention. I rely on your support, even though I am a super genius. Yeah, and then Soda Popinski's, yeah, doped up soda pop from the Wii Punch-Out. Aha. I took the lid off your trash can. What are you gonna do about it? Listen to this. I finished Earthbound. Me too! What a coincidence. Who's there? It's creepy in here. What, you won't answer? Town. To wander this far away from town. The hotel is located to the west. I'm sad because I only got the short message. Poor fella. Are you hired? My son said something about going to a hideout. I don't know what he's talking about. Talking about a hideout. Why the hell can I not find Venus's mother? Maybe she is in Tucson. After all. Forgive me. Forgive me while I look for her. Hey, Switchblade, yeah, we got the Gutsy Bat, and I'm just kind of thinking of odds and ends to show off. Maybe it's one of these houses? If you're looking for Venus's house, it's next. Okay. I was. I got a letter from my daughter. She said she wants me to see her next show. Book of photographs of her is coming out soon. I really hope she keeps her clothes on. Okay, Nintendo game. Times sure have changed. But yeah, this is like Venus's house. Then she moved to the big city. I should have talked to her earlier in the game because she has different dialogue. Let's watch Venus's performance because I want to see if she has any dialogue. No forgiveness. Well, I'm just gonna have to live with that then. That's alright. $30, please. You're so naughty, Etoy. Oh, it does. What? Does it show it on the way out? Ah, you're a friend of the Runaway Five. Do you come to see Miss Venus? Come inside quickly. Don't let the other fans see you enter. Oh, you again. Looks like I'm busy right now. I'll give you an autograph next time. Are you here to see my show? No. Oh, I see. Looks like you aren't too busy. Make yourself at home. Okay, then you should give me a big hand. I'm gonna take that out of context, Venus. I didn't need to show this, but I'm gonna. So a statue can be dripping blood in Castlevania 4. Character can say she hopes her daughter keeps her clothes on. Yeah. Nintendo, you're doing it wrong. Nintendo just doesn't like... They don't like alcohol references or like religious references in their games. They're fine with nudity, I guess. Or scantily clad ladies. Nathan Hunt, congratulations. You finally got a Star Pendant? Good work. How long did that take? Mad Dummy. That's what I have to do. I need to play Undertale and Earthbound at the same time and sync up, and then I'll win if I sync up the Mad Dummy fight with Venus doing this part. Then the circle of life is complete. Earthbound 2 in US when? Hopefully soon. April 20. For the anniversary. Get out of here, you creeper from the Forside Museum. The armed guards come out and spirit him away. That obsessed fans of hers again. That's the guy from the museum. Which I actually only figured out, like... I don't know, a year ago? Like, I only just realized that, like, kinda recently. 2 years ago? Like, it was not long ago, really. Long enough to get a full inventory of PSI caramels. That's the worst, too, because you're like, oh, drop the present! Oh. Like, that's literally the worst. When you're doing that grind. Get your hopes up like that. Bye, Venus. Runaway 5 or nowhere. Trying to think if there's anything else. Like, there's probably something else I'm not accounting for. Well, we could go to Dalam for a sec, talk to Pooh. We're getting about time to hit the credits. Maness is now level 90. I believe that, for sure. You're here. We have little, but stay and rest for a while. No, I ruined it. Well, but I'm impressed. You did so well for one who hasn't had much training. I gotta take Paula as a ghost home with me. Because I'm sick in the head. Hey, Sid. Is prayer at all worth it? Normally, not really. In some boss battles, you can do some funny things with pray, because it can make enemies feel strange that don't normally feel strange. And then they can inflict themselves with other status ailments they can't normally get. But by and large, the pray command's not overly useful. In a regular battle. I think it's time to return the book of overcoming shyness. And go on home. By home, I don't mean the house that Ness bought in Onet. See if I can triangulate whether or not I missed any of the photos. I can't help but feel like I missed one somewhere. But first, let's go to the burger shop. Yeah, Hey look, it's Frank. He's working at the burger joint now. Hello, sir. How may I help you? Aren't you Harv? After our battle, I became serious and have been working very hard. I've even been doing some training for, well, a little bit of pro wrestling. Respect. It's the ring for me, baby. So you made it back alive. You must have many stories to tell. Let's get together for a drink. When you have a chance, so I can hear your stories. I'm talking about drinking mineral water. I'm still underage, you know. It's easy to forget that Frank is underage. Like, I just assumed he was an adult. Because he has, like, the suit coat and stabs you with a knife. Hi. Please return our book, Overcoming Shyness. What do you mean? Finally. You've come to return the book. Seems like you finished it. You're such a good boy. As a reward, I'll give you a kiss. Smack. Aw, thanks. Yeah, after you beat Magickin, you get a major stat upgrade. Book of Overcoming Harvness. I would never want to do that. Overcome Harvness. Jahonathan, how you doing? Holla, holla, holla. Did I miss a bot? Let's see one. How would she know if you read the book or not? She wouldn't, she's just assuming. Let's talk to Liar Exaggerate. You know what? It's probably going to revive Paula in a second, because there's going to be a dialogue where it's like, do you want to take me home? Actually, maybe I can jank past it, we'll see. I'm gonna try it. Worth a try it. The Book of Overcoming Bald Bull. I mean, it's good to have for Punch-Out enthusiasts. Oh, what is the Magickin boot? Yeah, just when after you beat Magickin, you get a ton of stat upgrades. You're being vain, Harv. Life is not that easy. You just saved the Earth from a crisis. Don't act so stuck up. When I was younger, I too saved the Earth many times. I live a modest life. That's the way it should be. Don't you think the real hero is someone like me? No. Harv, don't be such a snob. When you grow up, why don't you become my partner and we'll make lots of money? Subathon? There's a bot. I mean, if you want to kickstart a subathon, then I could definitely go for a sandwich. Yeah, your bot senses were tingling. Your bot senses were tingling, Nick. What do they call it? Clairvoyance? The YouTube bot clairvoyance. This game is Earthbound. We just beat it. I'm just doing the credits here. Credit sequence here now. Really should go home. I shouldn't be out here wandering here and there. Don't you think so? Yes. Alright, let's go back to Polestar Preschool. Tucson, you remember where it is, right? Let's go. No. Well, okay. I guess I would like to be with you a little longer. Can I teleport past that? Oh, actually, before I even do that. Oh, a subathon is where you stream for hours on end? Oh yeah, I do that pretty regularly. I typically stream for at least 4 hours at a time. 4 to 5 hours. I used to stream for longer than that, but I just do not have the time right now. Salutations, you're the boy living next door. Heard that your family is in debt. Mrs. Minch told me about it. We'll live and learn. Just have to keep plugging away. As usual, you're wearing your grubbies, so what do you want? My son isn't at home now. He's walking around somewhere. My husband is also gone. Oh yes, this is Mr. Pretty Man. He always has great advice. A real gentleman he is. You'll be happy that you met him. Spans days. But yeah, I was humoring the idea of doing, like, if I hit 10,000 subs, then maybe do a 24-hour stream, finally. I talked about it, like, years ago, and I never did it, but that situation might actually call for it. I haven't seen you in a while. You look cool. I'm nowhere near as cool as you. I'm just average cool. Nothing wrong with be average cool. Yeah, when I first started streaming, it'd be like 8 hour, 9 hour, 10 hour, 9 hour, 10 hour. I'd like to do that again, like, more regularly, but, you know, it is what it is right now. Aha, we missed the dialogue. Hey, Popper. Other dogs haven't figured it out yet, but I know you guys saved the world. Smart pup. Like you're streaming, eating, everything. Yeah, just there for... Just like, yeah. An IRL stream, technically. Is there anything annoying about getting the Goddess ribbon? If you already have the Saturn ribbon, the Goddess ribbon gives you 20 more defense, but the Saturn ribbon gives you 40 more luck. That's the only thing that's annoying about it. Like, you get 20 more defense. If you think getting the only 20 more defense... Let me back that up. 20 more defense than the Saturn ribbon. If you think that's worth it, then go ahead and grind it. Otherwise, it's probably the least important of the best equipment. Goody, my brother is back. Got a lot of catching up to do with your schoolwork. York? If you have any problems with your assignments, I'll help you. Don't get freaked out. Did Escargot Express, my old company, help you? Save some money, so we'll do the lunch thing sometime. You also got a new girlfriend? Your adventure must have been pretty good. Need help with any other things? Aside from your schoolwork? Nah. Okay, you relax now. Actually, let's talk on the phone first. Yeah. Hey, Khalif Lego Games, how you doing? Saturn ribbon better, because it's from Mr. Saturn. That too. How's it going, Mr. Rock Lobster? Not bad, Dexy. How's your coding going? Hi, it's your dad. To get to the next level. Ah ha ha ha. I guess I don't need to tell you this anymore. Next week will be your birthday, Harv. I'm trying very hard to be home for that big day. I'll be sure to get you a good present. I've been following your adventures closely, but I want to hear about them from you in person. You sound a lot more mature over the phone. Well, I'll see you at home then. Bye. Hello, this is Mock Pizza. Our delivery men get tired and quit, so we decide to close the shop. Thank you for constantly using us for all your pizza needs. Click. Yo, this is a Lazy Cowpoke Stop and Go. Yeah, we're a new truck stop. We just opened. What's that? The Stoic Club? That lame old place shut down ages ago. We totally remodeled the place. Now we got loud music, great food, really rowdy crowds. Listen, buddy, I'm too busy to talk to you right now. Just drop by anytime. You come, you enjoy. I promise. You can't actually go there. I'm actually gonna leave and talk to Nessa's family through a phone. Unless I want to save the world, monkey paw curls, yeah. Entire party dead. Spent all my coding time today on adding a smooth HP bar in Battle UI. Right on, dude. Worked out for you then? Keeping at it, that's the main thing. Oh, is there anything that makes it harder? Oh, to get another one. Not so long as you can fight the Ghost of Starman by itself. Always try to do that. Because anytime you fight an enemy... If you fight more than one enemy, and one of the enemies is something that isn't... Well, I guess you know that already. But no, outside of just that, no. It's not, like, really any harder than any of the other 1 in 128 items. Hello, this is Escargot Express. Tracy doesn't work here anymore. Yeah, she used to work here part-time. Huh? This is Harv, Tracy's big brother. I've heard about the great work you're doing. It's an honor to talk to you, sir. Oh, you're calling for a delivery? I'm very sorry. My wife is out on maternity leave, so I'm taking care of my other kid. Decided to take some time off from the delivery business. It's right next to the fridge. Put it in the microwave, that's it. Sorry about that. I'm a little busy right now, as you heard. I'd really like to hear some of your stories. Zoinks, that was the dog's food. Crash, hey, now look what you've done. I'm sorry, I have to go, bye. Hello, Harv, you can finally come home? So that means... Oh, thank heavens. You did it and you're safe. Not exactly sure what you did, but... Anyway, if you come home quick, I'll make some lard. Get here as soon as you can. Can't wait to see your bright and shining face. Mom didn't forget the lard. That mom. Yeah, Fosberry, we beat the game. I've just been kind of messing around in the ending walkabout here. I'm actually going to just trigger the credit scene now. But we got all the equipment. I showed off the Shattered Man glitch. Got the Gutsy Bat. You know, all this good stuff. Alright, your good old boy Anthony's gonna hit the hay. I'm gonna see you later. Alright, Anthony. Well, thanks for stopping in. Enjoy that hay. Have a good sleep. How do you make lard? It's basically animal fat. So you don't, like, make it per se, I guess. I'm just skipping that dialogue because I feel like it. Why is Paula dead? I killed her using the Shattered Man glitch, and then I just wanted to see what happens if I take her around places with her dead. Oh, I made this work last time. I don't really need to. Like, it's not the end of the earth if I don't. Should really go home, yeah. Another bot, goodness gracious. Yeah. Oh, if that other Mother 4 fan game comes out, I'll play it. I'll play the heck out of it. But yeah, if you, as far as the Shattered Man glitch, like if you go to Summers and you only fight one of the Shattered Men there, and you come back there during the ending, you can kill both party members and like glitch the game out a little bit. And like that's also how you can kill the party. Alright, let's do this. Wow, you become such a strong young man. I'd like to hear all of your stories. But I don't want to annoy you as soon as you walk through the door. I want to have a chance to get to know your little girl. Who are you talking about? It's good to meet you, Jess. After all your chats with people you met on your adventure are finally over, please come back here. The photo man brought an album by. I'd like to look at it with you. You finish everything that you wanted to do? I think so. Okay, now you can finally share your incredible experiences with me. You did so well. Oh, thanks, Mom. Yeah, the power of love. Yeah, I don't know when it was, like, officially announced, but, like, I only just saw stuff about this new Mother 4 fan game, like, kind of recently. And if we ever get, Oddity, I'll check that out, too. Restaurant where they serve burger that's half ground beef, half ground bacon topped with bacon, has lard smeared on the buns instead of mayonnaise. Is that the Heart Attack Grill or whatever? That sounds great. Like, I'd love to try it. Sounds delicious. Calories for days. Yeah, like the Mother 4 fan game. Well, it's not a fan game, but like the Mother 4... Well, yeah, fan game. That was being made, it was rebranded into a game called Oddity. But then I guess some other team started to make a Mother 4. Maybe the real Jess was the schizophrenia we diagnosed along the way. Maybe. Why is everyone dancing? Are they having seizures? No, they're just... caught the dancing bug. Groovin'. Sometimes you just gotta dance. Dance your heart out. Happyists. Look how happy they are. So let me just say again that Sunday I'm gonna do probably a one-off. I'm gonna play River City Girls 0 because it's available on the Switch. So I'll probably do that Sunday, and I imagine it'll just be the one stream. Then Monday I'm gonna be playing Mother 3. And I'm gonna make an attempt to get all the back sprites this time. Last time I played Mother 3, I tried to get all the back sprites, but I screwed up in Chapter 3. So I'm gonna have to be a little more prepared this time. And just make sure I don't leave anything. There's some you can skip, but like, in various chapters, but... Getting back attacks on like the little big bros? The big green ones. I think you need to do like a monkey dance or something. Streamer of night, everybody. Night, Nick. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. The music man, what's happening? Look at him go! I honestly love the credits from Earthbound. Yeah, they're oddly charming. Oh, the whole game, like, I love it. Did Mother 1 have something like the DCMC or Runaway 5? Kind of. Like, right before you get Teddy in your inventory, in your party, there's like a musical type of scene. Although it might be just your party goes on the stage and dances, rather than you watch someone else do music. Yeah, exactly, Tomboy Games. Mother 3 is like Dragon Quest 4 when it comes to various stories. Oh, that sucks, Dexy. Failed your back sprite challenge after Pig Mask Major in Saturn Valley. Isn't there another one you can... back sprite somewhere? Pig Mask Major? Is that the only one? I thought there was another one somewhere. I forgot. Or the other ones you can't flip them around. I can't recall. Yeah, Tondagasa. What am I streaming Mother 3 with? Oh, I'm just gonna use, Virtual Boy Advance. I've been using, like, pretty much like the 1.0 Mother 3 patch since, like, it started. There's newer patches for Mother 3, but I'm just gonna keep using the ancient one. Just because I want to. The Oppa Gangnam Style. I was so into that song when it came out. The Fireplace. Oh. I think one is treated like a boss. Maybe. You know you can talk to a woman, Lord? What? Yeah, I don't even think you need a skip sandwich. Like the one that lures you into the hotel room. I think I actually talked to her this playthrough. And all it said was like, who are you talking to? Yeah, so I could find it then. Yeah, yeah. Virtual Boy Advance emulator and the... I think the patch is just on starman.net. I already lost count. That was like 5 of them. There's 32 of these pictures in total. What's the best Earthbound pendant? Oh, the Star Pendant's definitely the best pendant. It's the most problematic one to get. I already lost count, so... Does VBA have emulator lag? Probably. Like, I don't think it lags like crazy, but it'll go anywhere from, like, I don't know, like 98% to, like, 102%. That's probably why I have trouble with the rhythm system. I have Visual Boy. Oh, for Minish Cap. And Wario Land 3. Yeah, I'll bust out the old Visual Boy Advance every so often. Love Smiles into... Oh, this song? Yeah. It's a good tune. Great game. Love this game to death. I can't say it enough. Very glad that it's available on Switch now for an entire, you know, I want to say like an entire new generation, because like, it was what, on the Wii U? Earthbound, and you could play it on the 3DS, but like, a lot of people have a Switch, so... It's great that, you know, people can play it in a new, on a current gen console. The more exposure these games can get, the better. Like, Earthbound is a cult classic for sure. Like, it kinda... didn't really do that great when it came out originally. But it's picked up steam over the years. I do have a 3DS. I haven't used it in years, though. I actually didn't use my 3DS very much. I played my regular DS more. But my 3DS, I have a few games for it. Oh, excuse me. The Scaraba Desert? You're gonna go now, laters. Alright, Liam Ruby, thanks for stopping by. Have yourself a good one. I had it on the Wii U. Oh, it's laggy on the Wii U, got it. Those deserts piss me off. Like every video game ever, I don't know why, it just usually sucks. I'm like that with water levels. Yeah, and then Nintendo killing off the virtual consoles, that's just hurting. I find it's like a little poor form for them to be like... Like, if you already bought a game digitally, they should at least be like... Okay, we'll let you have it for a discount on the new console. If it's something you purchased. Oh, play it up to the Lost Underworld. Fleshed Emoji Official, how you doing? Yeah, just finished Earthbound. Great game. Here till that fat kid knocks. Yeah, it won't be too long from now. The stream's just about over, anyway. Not very useful for streaming. Unless you have a hard mod. Oh, the 3DS, yeah. But you can VC inject GBA games. Oh. And play them at almost native speeds. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know there was like a dongle or whatever to play GBA on the 3DS. Giorgio B. Romuli. My random name that I chose. Nintendo and Sony both need to take a page out of... Yeah, Xbox seems to do that right. And from what I gather, Game Pass is really good. So this isn't quite the end, if you wait a minute. Forget if pushing buttons helps. Otherwise, you wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, them guts. That's like, oh my god, is this like a new game plus going on right now? Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. Maybe none of my business, but don't you think it'd be a good idea to take a break? Yeah, I do. Alright, you should find a place to stay in the nearest town. When you get to the hotel, be sure to give your dear old dad a call. Hey, keep an eye out for the bad guys. I don't think I'll encounter any bad guys on the way, you know, downstairs, Dad. Thanks for checking up on me. My land. Who could be knocking at the door this time of night? Please sucking me dry. Beep. It's Picky. You think Gygus would try to corrupt Nintendo with the Devil's Machine if he accepted? Oh, he would try for sure. Yeah, knock knock hype. Oh, really, Dexy? Yeah. A letter arrived from my brother, Pokey. It's addressed to Harv. There's no stamp, and it's not time for the mailman to come. Anyway, I brought it over. It says, come and get me, loser. Spankety, spankety, spankety. I wonder where he is. But yeah, like, that's all it is. The end? Question mark. Then 11 years later, it's not the end. We got a sequel. Does the credits play before the paradox? Yes. The credits do play before the paradox in Mother 2 Deluxe. Yeah, foreshadowing. The end, question mark? It's actually not. Dad, I just saved the universe, yeah. Yeah, next time, Mother 3 Deluxe. If anyone ever wants to take up the mantle and make a Mother 3 Deluxe, you tell me and I'll beta test the hell out of it. I'll find every typo. Not every typo, but I'll do my best. I don't know Mother 3 as well as Mother 2. But I could do some damage beta testing it. Yeah, 12 years later for Mother 3. Yeah, little teaser. Mother 3 Deluxe is gonna have Sussy Imposter twerk. I hope so. There we have it. That was Earthbound. Earthbound in a nutshell. And we got all the 1 in 128 items with a little bit of RNG manipulation. So I do want to... If I knew how to ROM hack, I would do it. Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't have the attention span for it, and, you know, if it happens, it happens. I guess Mother 3 is, like, notoriously difficult to hack. But someone made a hack where you play as Claus instead of Lucas. Which I humored playing next time, but I'm playing through these games again almost under the the assumption that, well, maybe no one's... Like, if people have just discovered Earthbound Beginnings and regular Earthbound, I don't want to dive right into a hack. Like, I kind of want to show off the core game again. And it also is like, hey, and then I can talk about stuff that I did in my Mother shorts, my Mother 3 shorts. But someday I do want to try, like, that Claus Journey hack, just another reason to play it. Yes, and I definitely had extra help, Aslo, thank you. In a few different spots, teaching me some stuff. Wonder if there's a Mother 64 card out there. I think it would be really cool if Nintendo was like, okay, Nintendo 64 Online, here's what was made in Earthbound for 64. Like, whatever that was. Like, if they gave us Star Fox 2... Let's have the demo of whatever was completed for Earthbound 64. Even if it isn't much, like, I would have a field day with that. And I wouldn't be the only one. Mother 3 to confirm production when Earthbound was released. I think they were, like, tentatively thinking about it, because they made, like... They teased it in Foresight, because there's, like, a sign somewhere that said, like, oh, this is Mother... or Earthbound 2... meeting going on right now, or something to that effect. But then it kind of got caught in development hell, and it didn't do great in the States. I think it probably sold well enough in Japan, but... Yeah, I bet you will be, Dexy. Opposing Forces, is that what it's called? I've never really sought it out, so... I mean, one of these days they'll do it. There, that bot is gone. Off to the bot nether realm. But yeah, just to reiterate, not streaming tomorrow, Saturday. I'm not going to be streaming, so don't expect me to be on. Sunday, I'm going to be doing a River City Girl 0 stream. Then Monday, I'm going to start up Mother 3 again. Because the River City series is a special series to me, too. And I always like to give it attention every time a new game comes out. So check that out, and then we'll be playing Mother 3 again Monday. Trying to get all those delicious back sprites. Target obliterated. So, you know, I'll give Speedy a pat for you. There you go, buddy. He's right here, all resting on me. So in any event, I want to thank you all so very much for joining me on another Earthbound journey. It's always a pleasure. And, like, whenever Mother 2 Deluxe the final build of Mother 2 Deluxe, whenever that comes out, I'm going to make some short videos hyping that up too. So when you start seeing Mother 2 Deluxe shorts come from my channel again, you know it's going to be getting near time for the final build of it to drop. And then I'm probably going to want to play that again, because there's going to be a hard mode. Anyways, Mother 3 on Monday, River City Girls 0 on Sunday. So I'm going to go to bed. Thank you all so very much for joining for this Earthbound stream. Don't forget the lard. Have a good night, and I'll catch you later. Yeah, fingers crossed that we'll get a